Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome to the channel. So thank y'all for being here. Good morning. So we're going to talk about potential is not enough, especially when it comes to men. And I've talked about this so many times before, but still a lot of people ask me, what if this and what if that? And what if he says he's going to do this? Or what if he is working towards this? Okay, well, he's a work in progress, which means he can't promise you anything and deliver if he's still a work in progress. Unless the delivery date is way down the line, years from now, or however many months from now it's going to take him to reach that potential. So when I tell you guys, potential is not enough, women want to be with someone so bad that they will make it enough and then be disappointed when they can't deliver or when they never reach the potential. So y'all have to be careful when y'all are going for potential. It's not a guarantee. Nothing is a guarantee, but it's less of a guarantee if he ain't got it already. Okay. So if a man promises you something and he actually has it to give, there is a higher chance that you will be able to get it than if you are asking a man who hasn't received it yet, but has the potential to go get it or receive it, because you don't know when it's going to be, how he's going to act when he gets it, if he's still going to want to give it to you. So that's why I always tell y'all, the guy that you meet in college or the guy that you meet in high school or the guy that you meet who doesn't have anything yet is with you because he ain't got nothing yet. He wouldn't be with you if he had what he wanted. Okay. Y'all need to realize that y'all aren't special. Y'all are just available. I know that's harsh, but if you're with a man who don't have money yet and he promises you the world and you think he's going to become all that, he's not going to take you with him. It's very rare, very rare. And if he does take you with him, you're going to have to put up with a lot of BS if he's very successful. So that's why I don't believe in barber to building. I don't believe in helping build a man, because it's not going to be the same man when you're done. Don't fall for the okie doke, ladies. Don't do it. The only man you need to help build is the one that comes out your body. Okay? Not the one that's supposed to have his life together before even approaching you. Don't build that one. That one is loser. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right? Tell his mama to help him. Okay. So I know a lot of you are young and in college and stuff. Don't fall for the okie doke. I would rather marry someone already successful, so when I get out of college, I can just start living my best life. I'm not getting ready to struggle with nobody, with no Fannie Mae, with no student loans, with no, I'm trying to make it in this world and the potential this and the potential. I'm not ready to go do all that. Life is not supposed to be a struggle unless you choose it to be. I'm getting ready to take the path of least resistance. And that's already getting with somebody that is established in where they should be. That's what a wise woman would do. Oh, Rena, sprinkle, sprinkle, you lied to your sugar daddy about my age. I'm young. As long as you are legal, then it really don't really matter. Unless you're illegal, then you know that could be an issue. You look beautiful. Where is the hair from, please? Thank you, Anastasia. Okay, ladies. I'm sure you can find a similar wig on many wig shops, but I got this from Lux Couture Wigs. I think it's called, I forgot the name of this one, but let me look. Nina or something like that. Hold on, let me see. Who wrote it on there? Hold on. Lumina. Lumina. The wig is named Lumina, and it is from Lux Couture Wig. Sparkle, sparkle. Shout out to Lux Couture Wig. So they're on Instagram. And yeah. Want that wig? Yeah. All right. They were so nice. Send me a little box. And there's another wig in there I might wear in the future, but okay. Anyway. Okay, well, you should have told him your real age if you're that young, because that's illegal. Unless it's not illegal where you're from. I don't know. There's different laws in different places. Thank you. You met a millionaire and he's into you. We live in different countries. How can I make him mine without competing with other loose women? Honestly, the chances of making him yours living in a whole other country with competition from loose women is very slim. So you have to be something he really wants. He has to be the one to chase you so bad that he don't see no other one. All you can do is look your best and be the best version of yourself. But I really wouldn't put too much energy into that. Focus on someone that lives near you because that's kind of weird. He's generous, asked me to marry him, but you make more, then say no. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Duh. Why would you marry somebody that can bring you down? Now, I can understand, like, I can understand one thing, but you know this from the start. You got this information going in. Why are you gonna do it? Haven't you learned anything from anybody in the public eye? Don't do it, man. What if now you don't have to marry them, just be with them, especially if you make more money than them. What is your what? What if your nudes are leaked? Then if you put it out there, you wanted it to be found. Now, I'm not saying it's a good thing and it's sad, but whatever you're gonna put on the internet, man, make sure you don't mind if it's found. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Either own it, or don't do it no more. I mean, you don't really have a choice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You ain't got a choice. Either own it or deny it. That ain't me. Change your look up a little bit. Get a tattoo, or remove a tattoo. I don't know, ma'am. Share your tips on to go shopping. For example, on what date can I do that? Whatever date the man says that you can go shopping when you ask him. Second or third date is usually the norm if they like you way more. Okay. First, second, or third date if they like you way, way more. Way more. They like you normally, you're gonna have to wait. If they like you a lot, it might be the second or third date. If they like you a lot, it's probably gonna be the first date, or at least the second date. Okay. Yeah, marry up, not down. If you can't find a man that makes more money than you, don't get married. Unless you just want to secure that legally, then whatever. Everybody has their own way of doing things. If it makes sense financially, then do it. If it doesn't, then don't. You know, I'm not getting ready to, if do something that's going to, make my life more complicated. Oh, Leslie, you're 24 and need some advice on what I should focus on. Yes, I'm single and looking for a partner. Okay, 24. Nobody your age is looking for marriage as a man. Nobody. So either you're going to have to focus on older men who already have their lives together, or you're just going to, that's who you need to seriously start dating. Older men with their lives together. What if you stay with him while he's building alone? As long as you're not helping him and don't expect too much of him, and if you want something that you have another option to go get it, great. But remember, he still can dump you and level up to the type of woman that he chooses to, if he chooses to. So for example, if you stay, let's say you're dating him while he's building alone. If he gets super successful and says, well, I can do better than, what's her name, Stacy, then he's gonna go do better, or he's going to cheat, or he's going to see what other options he can get with his new success. So I would never take anybody seriously until they're already at their success level, because that means you are the one that they choose when they're already successful. Oh, Shira, you met this wealthy man. He told me he's married, but acted okay with it. You acted okay with it. Was I meant to react? Most married guys are going to come up to you anyway, ma'am. And most women don't care these days as long as they're spending. So you're supposed to get more money out of them. You're supposed to be like, well, Okay, so I'm glad you were honest that you're married, but I kind of feel a certain way about doing this. So, in order for me to be with you, since we know that there's no real future here, then you're going to have to be more beneficial to me if I'm going to spend some time with you. Because literally, you're taking away my options towards getting married if I'm going to be dating you. So they got to pay. How do you still get man to love you and respect you after PM? They should have loved and respected you way more before that. That means you should have to make them work for it. When they have to work for it, they usually respect you and love you more afterwards. So if you didn't make them work for it, there's nothing to love and respect because it was too easy. Now, if you want someone to love and respect you, don't give it up that fast, man. Wait, make them work for it. If you don't care what they think and they're like, one night stand or whatever, which I really don't recommend, but if that's what they are to you, then who cares? All right. You can't make anybody feel any type of way if you already done did that. You're 47, still depend on your dad for money. He has multiple sources of income. Is this wrong? Um, if you're a man, it's probably not good. If you're a woman, a lot of times unmarried women are still taken care of by their family until they marry. But you should start your own business with your father's money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then start your own business. You can pretty much do whatever you want since you're not in need of money. So you can try and fail many times until something sticks. Okay. Or if you're going to inherit that money and it's going to be yours anyway, then who cares? Okay. Whatever's easiest for you, man. Read all of them. It doesn't even matter what order. All the books that you choose, it doesn't matter the order. The most recent book is Sprinkle Sprinkle. You'll probably like that a lot because it goes with like what y'all have mostly seen online. The other books are more like advice, question answer, or lifestyle. Okay. And I did put the link here. I'll put it again. There's the book link. It's on Amazon. Okay. The millionaire guy has been asking for news. Send news to someone else. Don't send your face on any news. Say it's me. That's me. Lie. Okay. If he wants more, tell him, say, I'm not that kind of girl. He's trying to test you, man. Are you that kind of girl? If he chooses to be with you and marry you, you got news all over the internet because every dude asks for news, you going to give it to him? No. Say, I don't believe in that. And if you really want news, I'm not going to send you any showing my face. So when you're out of his league and he's motivated to get more money to keep you, then that means he's motivated to earn you and work for you. So when he proves himself worthy, then you go on, you date him, So for example, if it says, I really like you and I want to prove myself to you. Okay, well, I need a man that can pay these bills. So he needs to go find some streams of income that can pay your bills. If he can't do that, then he got to go lower his standards. Okay? Or he'll give his money up legally. We both are studying. He says how he's going to spoil me. Okay, the future ain't here and there's nothing to be spoiled with at this moment. So here's my thing. I don't believe nothing that they're going to say. It's like saying, you know what, in the future, I'm going to be this is that. Great. Everybody can dream. Everybody can manifest. Everybody can dream. But if you're expecting him to do what a man with money is going to do now, you're going to be disappointed. And if he never reaches that potential, you're going to be disappointed for staying there when you could have used your age, your youth at this time to find one with money already. So don't stay there too long if, you're not feeling it and he's not taking steps towards what he say he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? So if he's not improving within 6 months, goodbye. I ain't even waiting that long because you already got to have it when I deal with you. Okay. Do you think as a fiance female she should still entertain other men, or does it stop at that? Okay, it depends. Can the man pay her bills? That's number one. Can her man that is marrying her or going to marry her pay them bills? Does she need or want for anything? Are you doing enough for her so she don't seek out other men? That should be her choice. If you're good enough for her and she doesn't need anything else from anybody else, she's not going to want anybody else. If you can provide 100%, give her what she wants and make her feel, good or whatever, she's not going to be looking for nobody else. So that's literally up to the male. If she's like this, look, I don't need any money. I got shopping money. I have all bills paid. I live where I want. I drive the car I want. The man that I'm marrying is getting ready to, make me his wife and I'm going to be happy. Why would she risk that if she has everything that she wants? Now, she's going to keep her appearance up so where if you mess up and she wants to break off the engagement, she can literally go out and find another option the same day if she wants to. So always keep yourself up and be ready to replace if they ain't acting right. But if the man makes you not want anybody else because he's doing everything he's supposed to, then the woman is automatically not going to be interested in anybody else. Okay. Men don't marry potential. Exactly. Thank you, flowy moves. That's so true. Men do not marry potential. You got to be what they want when they marry you, unless they're building off your back. Otherwise, they don't care as long as you bring that chick home. But if they're paying for everything, they're not going to marry your potential. They're going to marry you for right where you are, for who you are and what you look like. Okay. How to heal anxious attachment issues? Get a cat, man. Get a dog, get a cat, get a pet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Attach to that. Okay. Sleep with a stuffed animal if you're allergic. I don't know. Thank you. Okay, Regina, let me see. Did you pay? I'm going to go back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Didn't see it, Regina. It didn't come through. Sorry. Leah says OnlyFans, but you're not fully nude. Bad for future. If somebody goes to look for it, I guess. Depends, I mean, here's my thing. If you're gonna do something, own it. Don't think about what it's gonna do to your future later. When you decide to do something, own it. Own it. Otherwise, if you have second thoughts, don't do it. But own it if you're gonna do it. Okay. Own it if you're gonna do it. Well, I think a 4B movement. Okay, somebody told me what that was. As long as it's beneficial to the woman, that's great. Don't deal with no dust. Okay. Someone says change your makeup look. Exactly. Girl, get you a wig and do your makeup looking crazy, or make yourself look like you're not gonna look in real life. Okay. Word skies. Okay. How you deal with the married man? The same as a single man, except they give you more money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Provider has a spreadsheet for everything he spends on me, but not what he sends to his lazy brother. What is this spreadsheet for? to see how much he's investing in you. The more he invests, the closer you are to marriage. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Right. He ain't trying to marry his brother, is he? What to do when he wanted you first, but then he started to give you him attention. He suddenly showed a new girl. This sound like elementary school. This sound like high school. Listen, a man that wants you is gonna come get you. Period. Ain't no games. I ain't finna play no games with no grown man. You want me? You know where I am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm too good. Too high up on a pedestal to be playing with people like that. That's how you gotta act. Better than everybody else. Okay? We don't compete. Men compete for us. Okay? Get that mindset. We don't compete for men, men compete for us. What to do when a provider cannot please you sexually? Most men can't. So just take it like, who cares? Just can their money please you? That's all that really matters. You'll be in the bed for a few minutes, but you're going to have that money for 23 hours, whatever minutes is left in the day. Weigh it out, bam. Like, you could please yourself. Is there such a thing as being too mean to men? If they don't deserve it and it's not beneficial to you, yes, there is a such thing. Okay. If it's not benefiting you, then it might be too much. A lot of people don't know that it does benefit you. Oh, Cash App. Thank you for sending me some Cash App. Appreciate you. Asia. Maya. Appreciate you. Okay. What if he says, ask if you're dating other men? Always say no, girl, lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to stop comparing myself to more feminine women than me? Become the amount of feminine that you want to be, and then don't compare yourself to them anymore. Because there's always going to be someone more feminine than you, more beautiful than you, more this than that. Just be the best version of yourself. Be the amount of feminine that you are able to be. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Unless it's consciously to improve your femininity, and you're using it to become more feminine if that's what you choose to do. But otherwise, why are you even looking or caring? If it's working for you and you're getting the benefits from it, then who cares? Like, there are going to be women that are way more feminine. And sometimes you don't want to be super duper feminine, because then you won't speak your mind, or you won't know how to manipulate the correct way. Sometimes you don't need to be super duper feminine. Sometimes you just need to look it and act it in order to get what you want. Okay. Jordan, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Stop comparing yourself to women, period. Unless you're using them as a way to, improve yourself. Otherwise, don't do it. It ain't worth it. Okay. You said you can cry in a Rolls Royce, at least you'll be stable. Exactly. And potential in men have gotten many women messed up. I don't even know if anyone in the chat has fell for the okie doke for some man's potential and regrets it. You learn a lesson never to repeat, and never repeat. Okay. There you go. You said yours does a spreadsheet too. They're nerds. Okay. But at least they know how much they've invested into you, closer to marriage. You married a man with potential who is 6 years younger, but has a huge porn addiction issue and hasn't gotten his CPA. Like, girl, why are you still with that trash? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, don't tell nobody else that. Just go find a better one and then dump him. Because that doesn't sound like anything you want. Raising no kids. If y'all already have, you don't. That sound like a bad father and husband material. So I don't even know why you was sitting there with him. Bad, everything. Just move on. He's a loser. All right. How to act when someone tries to purposely make you jealous? The opposite. The opposite of jealous. You don't care. You're too good to care. You can replace him in 2 seconds, literally. Okay, Anastasia, your favorite look on you. Can you please link the hair? I just told y'all where to find it. Lux Couture Wigs. The name of the wig is Lumina. They're on Instagram. Thank you. I have this wig on Instagram. Go follow my Instagram, SheRaSeven, and all the details are on my channel. Just go find me with the pic with this wig on my Instagram account and click, and I'll have the link there. Okay. This man has bought me an iPad to start a program in cybersecurity. What does that mean? It means he wants you to work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's your opinion on girls that get emotionally attached quick? They don't have enough men. Okay. Do you need to have a job when you meet a provider at 35? Unless if they're not super rich, probably yes. Okay. Otherwise, they really don't care. How do you gain back control after showering your partner way too much emotion? Pull back all the way and make them chase you. How to respond to disrespect, silence, or cut off? Ignore it like you don't even notice and keep it moving. Talking and entertain other people. When men say they're going to change, do better job, they're lying to your face. For real. Come, let me see the paycheck. I don't want to hear about what you're going to do. I'm hear about what you did. What to do when people brag about their marriages and babies? You're single because am leveled up. Okay. Maybe they're sharing because it's very different. Like when you have a baby, that's like the truest love you'll ever experience, right? And when a man becomes a good father, he's more attractive than he was as just a man. So they're just literally bragging about how happy they are, and they want you to experience the same type of love. That's it. They're not doing it to make you feel like you need to hurry up and marry, or they're not doing it to make you feel some sort of way. They're just doing it to tell you that there's a bigger love out there that they want you to experience if you choose to. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. I think that's what they're doing, because that's the only reason I would do it, because I don't want you to miss out on this feeling. That's literally it. It's like if someone had the answer to like one of the world's biggest questions and they just shared it with you, but you really didn't understand it or you couldn't put it to use yet. That's literally what it is, because I would tell you in 2 seconds, the love that you have from a child surpasses anything out there. Okay, it's crazy, but it does. Like you will never, it's like a man's love is this much, and the love between you and your child is like way, way, way more, 100 million times more. So, and when the man falls in line and becomes a good father, you love him even more than you like him now. And it can also go the opposite way. If he's not a good father, then he gets less and less on the totem pole. All right. The best thing you can do is say, you know what, I'm so glad that you're happy. And, maybe one day I'll experience the same thing. And that's it. And if you don't want kids, just like, I'm so happy that, motherhood and married life is suiting you. It looks good on you. That's all. But they're just literally trying to share this feeling with you. But they want you to feel it too. Not a bad thing. Okay. If that's all that they talk about, they need friends that have children and married already. And you know what I mean? Um, and a lot of times your friendships will break up when they get married and have kids, or you get married and have kids and they're still single because you don't have that much in common anymore. And your lives are totally different. So you're literally on a whole different plane when that happens. Okay. Oh, God is wild red in the house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. I think I saw you in my other video, my other channel. Thank you. How to attract rich older man? You started going to nice restaurants and dressing classy, but never get a car. Okay. Are you on the rich side of town? Do you run your errands over there? And do you go out more than once a week? So if you're on the rich side of town, you're going to all these places, you got to get there as much as you can. Day, afternoon, evening, whenever. But you got to keep it consistent. Okay. Then you'll definitely meet somebody. If you go in out once a week, your chances are slim. There's the chance. But if you were to go there every day, the chances get higher. If you were to go, every day for, like, let's say a month, your chances are super high. So get out there consistently. Don't go out one day and think you're gonna meet the man of your dreams. Y'all, he might be at the grocery store. He might be late getting there. He might decide he want to watch a show that night. But if you go out consistently, eventually somebody's gonna want to go out and they're gonna see you, and this is gonna be it. So go out a lot. That's it. Go out a lot. More you go out, the higher the chances you're gonna meet somebody. And if you're on the rich side of town, you're gonna meet somebody rich. That's just all there is to it. When I was young, I went out every day almost, maybe 5 days a week. Yep. Until I found what I wanted, ma'am. I'm not, you know what? You ain't got, especially when you're young. Do you have anything else to do? If you're gonna just go home and watch Netflix, you could be out. If you're just gonna go home and sit in front of your computer and scroll or on your phone, you could be out. Then when you get the man and you got all your bills paid, then you can stay home, ma'am. You got the rest of your life to stay home. I promise you, you got the rest of your life to stay home without even working. If you don't want to. All right, get up and make it happen. Y'all get up and go to work every day. Y'all can't get up and go find you a provider. Okay, put in effort, and then you won't have to put in no effort no more. Well, just in how you look, but you don't have to go out every day no more once you find one. Okay. Why do you suggest Black women add weave to wear wigs to attract high caliber men? Beyonce, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. And the reason why I say that is because it's self-explanatory. It's just self-explanatory. Nicki Minaj, it's just self-explanatory. Rihanna, it's just self-explanatory. There you go. But I'm not here to argue about hair. I'm here to just tell you the path of least resistance. That's me. Water sign. For women, what are qualities that make you the best version of yourself that should be chased? your confidence and how good you look with your confidence. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Your standards and what you will and will not put up with. That's what makes you very attractive and your best self. Okay. Now, I know there's a lot of people that want, okay, here's the thing. I get more compliments, and I tell y'all this all the time. I get way more compliments from women when I wear my natural look, my natural hair. I get way more compliments. But I'm not trying to get no woman's money. I mean, I like money from everybody, but I'm not trying to get a woman. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm trying to attract someone, the majority of guys like a certain look. So I'm going to cast my net wide. And when I get them, I'm going to snatch this wig off and they're going to see me looking like I normally look after I got the bag. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast my net wide and catch. And when I got them, I can do what I want. You're going to see wig, no wig, curly hair, straight hair, bun, scarf, wig, clip ins, in that order. Okay. And he's not going to care. But I'm casting my net wide so I can catch a big one. That's how you got to do it. Stop thinking about the other stuff. Think about the money. Think about what you're going to catch. And that's exactly what you do. Then do whatever you need to do after. All right. If you have a problem with it, then don't do it. Not everything I say is for everybody. Just do the best you can do. Okay. Should you still go on a date after a guy don't check on me? Girl, I'm forgetting that we had plans too. If he's not reminding me, he ain't chasing, then he don't want it. Okay. If he can forget you that easily, why do you want him? Go out by yourself. If he calls at the last minute, like, oh, I totally forgot we had plans. What time we supposed to be meeting? Then if you remember, you remember. If you go, you go. But I'm not getting ready to sit here and wait all day for some dude. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be dressed anyway, and I'm going out anyway, whether it's with him alone or with somebody else. What if you don't have the funds to go to the rich part of NYC? Um, you mean to travel there, like transportation wise? Um, Maybe go find stuff that's free on that side of town or something. Run errands on that side of town, perhaps, when it's cheap. I have no idea because I don't live there. Okay. Yeah, go to where stuff is free during the daytime and you might find somebody. To sit at a place, drinks cost $40. Okay, get somebody to buy you a drink, man. Looks so good that they can't resist. Go start winking at an old man. You gotta have confidence within yourself. If you don't have the money, then maybe um act like you're getting ready to enter. And if someone like gives you a compliment on the way in, be like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Um, you're so nice. Oh my God, are you going to have drinks? And be like, yeah, you want to join me? Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about going in. It's so nice for you to treat me. Then you know who you're paying. Okay. Oh, Ashley, thoughts on leaving stressful career job and stripping so I have more time to find true provider instead of working and study. My man pays for everything, gives credit card, but no cash. Okay. It depends on the lifestyle that you want and the lifestyle that comes with getting what you want. For me, I'm just going to get another man. You got a man that pays already. Okay. You have a job. So maybe on your days off, you can go, looking on the nice side of town, looking good and go out and possibly meet someone. But if you think stripping is going to find you a man with more money, then, if that's your path, if you have no problem with it, then do that. But honestly, for me, I'm just going to go find the man. Skip the stripping part. But if that's how you're going to do it, and that's the only way you think you can do it, then do it is best for you. I'm just going to go find the man without doing all that extra work. He's going to be old. It's easy to find your old man. It's that easy. All right. Uh-oh. You want a child and will probably not meet someone who makes more than me. What do I do? Okay. Sperm donor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sperm donor, or find the man who's going to treat you the best and you don't need money from them. And just say, you know what? I'm never going to meet a man that has much money as me. And I just have to accept that. And just don't care what people think. Because if you don't need money and you just need a man, then go do it. But there's women that think a different way. They can't respect that type of man. But if you can respect that type of man, if he's that good to you and he's going to make a great father and he's not going to do what a lot of these types of men do to successful women, if he's not going to have some little side chick on the side, and if just imagine this, how mad would you be with him if he cheated on you? Think about that first before you decide anything. Then go from there. There you go. And if you do decide to marry him, think about what he's going to gain or what he would gain if he left you. Think about all those things first before you get with a man with less. You're tolerating a dusty son, dad, because you got nowhere else to go. He talked about him looking at naked females and how I don't like it, but he keeps doing. Okay, if you don't have nowhere else to go, you can't really argue. You can't really do nothing but find somewhere else to go or replace him with a real man with some money. The best thing you can do is level your looks up so high, go hang out on the rich side of town, and make a smooth transition on to the next. Okay? Save your money. Whatever money men start giving you, save it and get you another place to live and leave the loser. Put him on child support. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, sprinkle baby, you said I skipped your. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, hi Shira. He wants to buy me dresses for the summer. How to include heels and bags too, but nicely. He hates direct, harsh. Said, oh my gosh, how about just one dress and shoes to match? Then he's gonna say, well, I can get you shoes and a few dresses. So narrow it down to one dress. This is how you do it, ma'am. How about just one dress and the shoes and bag to match? But I like you in dresses and I want you to wear more than one dress. Okay, well, we can get those later. Now you have shoes, bags, and you know you're going to get some more dresses. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Katrina. So narrow it down for one dress and get you expensive shoes and bag. And then he's going to be like, I'm tired of seeing you in that dress, or you don't have any more dresses, or here, go buy some more dresses. That way it looks like you're choosing one over the other. And he's going to go ahead and give you both. Thoughts about going to the strip club for your third date. If y'all are that open-minded and you don't care, and you know none of those girls can take your man, great. Especially if they old, girl. They're just going to go wherever you take them. Okay. Well, you got you an old man, it's like you have an invisible leash. They're going to do whatever you want. How did it detach for them after we ended it? Get another one, ma'am. You said thoughts about Aki Lee Simmons. Okay, I think I did see her on my Instagram feed with that old dude. I'm sure he didn't bought her something major that her parents probably told her no on. That's the only thing I can think of. Rebellion, and he didn't spend some money. Rebellion, and he didn't bought a condo, a house, some type of luxury vehicle. If you get, if someone cuts you off, you find another stream of income. That's just literally what she's probably doing. You get cut off, you get cut back on somewhere else. That simple. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, is she doing it to embarrass them, to get her cut back on? Perhaps. Is it a strategy? Perhaps. Look at me, mother and father. Is that how y'all want me out here? Then y'all better pay. Or he gonna pay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's a strategy. And it's probably gonna work. All right. When in doubt, use strategy to get your way. Do I have a different strategy for getting a husband? Well, first you got to get a part-time provider and make them into your husband. Because if you just get a husband, you might get someone else's husband. He could already be married. I'm not focusing on no husband. I'm focusing on a man that provides, that will turn into a husband. Okay? Because if he can't provide, he ain't no husband anyway. Period. Not husband material if he can't provide. So he needs to be providing. He needs to want to provide. He needs to see you as a prize for him to be any type of decent husband. So that's why you start off that way. If a man buys gifts, trips, but you want more expensive investments, he talks marriage, but I want more money security. Tell him you can't take him seriously about marriage until you're secure, until you feel secure and safe financially. He makes excuses anytime I bring up some he does. Okay, well then don't bring it up and just bring up what you want him to buy you or what you want him to spend. Start coming up with something that he does, then interrupt yourself by saying, oh my gosh, this is so nice. I wish I could get these. Then before you could finish your negative comment, he'll want to look at whatever you're looking at and perhaps go with whatever you need to go with. Man. Oh, thank you. MMM, Sprinkle Sprinkle. She sent me a cash app. So I always use it as a distraction. Get ready to get on him and then see something you like. Distract him with it and see if he gonna get it or see your perspective and go your way, whatever the thing is that you're trying to do. So y'all gotta use strategy. Y'all can't just be in your emotions all the time. Y'all gotta use a lot of strategy to get what you want. Do you do one-on-one? No, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sorry, Malisha, I don't, not anymore. Too many people. You said they keep trying to mold these dudes into women. They sure are. Y'all, and I did it. I talked about this before in an interview. I'm not an interview. I talked about this before in an old video. Stop trying to turn these dudes into women. Stop putting facial masks on them. Stop buffing their nails. Stop moisturizing them and plucking their eyebrows. Stop. You're making them soft and into your, your sister or your bestie. Don't do that. I get so grossed out when I see that. I'm like, stop. Don't do it. Bar tips for newbies. Nervous transport is pricey. Okay, if you can't afford to go out, don't go out, man. If somebody can't pay for you to go out, if you can't get no money online from these ugly old dudes to pay for your transport out, then don't go out. You need to find a way to find a way. You know what I'm saying? Don't break the bank if you can't afford it. Okay. Like when I was young, I had money. I had a car. I could go wherever I wanted to go. I didn't have a lot because I knew people were going to buy me drinks whenever I got there. So I didn't really care about that. As long as you can afford the first drink and look good, you don't have to worry about the rest of the night. And if you have transportation, so find a way to secure your transport online or something. Get you a side dude, uh, not a side dude, a side hustle online, or find you somebody that's going to give you money online to get your money, to get your transport. You can't go out if you're broke. You got to find a way, or find a place that doesn't cost a lot to get to that you can afford, or get the money from somewhere else. Say it's for something else and lie. But I'm not getting ready to be out here suffering, you know. Get the money from somewhere else online. It doesn't look weird if you go out by yourself. Okay. If it's at a nice place. I mean, a lot of people go out by themselves. Especially if you lie and say you're waiting on somebody. And then, oh my gosh, they said they're not gonna make it. That sucks. You can always act like you're meeting somebody, a friend, and then they don't make it. Y'all don't use y'all's creative skills when you're out and about. Okay, y'all, okay, I'm from the generation where women went out by themselves all the time. That's how we meet these guys with money. Okay. We would go out to show off our outfit because we didn't have Instagram back in the day to post pics all day about, ooh, look at our outfit. We get a new outfit, we got to go show it off. So we going out wherever. If you can't go, then we still going by ourselves. Think of the 90s or the early 2000s. We had no Instagram. When we bought our outfit, we couldn't take a pic. When we did our makeup, we couldn't just take a pic and be like, okay, that's good enough. I got 18,000 likes and I don't have to go out. Girl, we had to go out to get likes. So act like Instagram don't exist. Act like TikTok don't exist. And when you buy a new outfit, go show it. Sit there at the bar and be like, sipping your drink or whatever. Act like you're enjoying the ambiance, the music, the alcoholic beverage or non-alcoholic beverage that you're enjoying. Enjoy your life. You don't always have to be with a group of people to go out. Act like it's the Instagram posts don't exist. Go show off your clothes. Go show off your wig. Go show off your makeup. Go show off your body that you've been working out at the gym for. Nobody cares online. They can't touch it. They can't pay for it unless they can pay for it. They can't throw no money at it unless you put in your Cashapp SheRaSeven. Go out, man. Stop being so afraid of the world. Y'all are so imprisoned. Get out. No one cares. You care more than everybody else. I promise you. Okay. Kashmina, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're about to go for your daily prosperity goddess walk with your Yorkie in a super nice area of town. Wish me sprinkles. Thank you. Okay, girl. Get your money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And don't forget to bend over and pick up something when you see a nice car. Or tie your shoe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You've been laughing at these questions. Girl, go out by yourself and start acting like it's something scary. Now, if you live in the bad side of town, you're going out by yourself to the bad side of town, that's a whole nother story. But if you're going to the rich side of town by yourself, it should be no problem. Okay. Yeah, you just sit there. What do you think we did before cell phones were invented or before everybody had a cell phone or a smartphone? Yes, we sit there by ourselves, looking mysterious and sucking in our cheekbones and sucking in and making eye contact with the rich man. Yes, that's what we did. All right, do the same thing. Okay. In a relationship for almost 4 years, you help him out when he can't make ends meet Bad decision. He drives a Benz. Why? He cheated again, girl. Found out he called me with the girl in the bed, begged me back. Girl, what BET movie is this? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What in the Tyler Perry? Girl, that's a movie. Sell your story. Sell it to BET or Tyler Perry. Girl, they'll buy it. Never repeat, ma'am. Stop dealing with broke. I don't care about no Benz. If he can't pay for everything, he shouldn't be driving no Benz. This is where you learn who you are. Are you a Pygmisha? Are you a Barbara the Builder? Are you a priority? The answer is no to yourself and to him. So what you got to do is make yourself a priority to yourself. Dump him. Save all your money. Build yourself. And then find a man, attract a man who has more than you and never has to ask you for anything. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And now it's time for you to level up and wake up, because that was a slap in your face. If your life is a Tyler Perry movie or belongs on BET, there's something wrong. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. I would like, the only reason anybody would ever know that story is if it was online in a movie form, and then you was gonna get paid off of. Girl, make your movie. Okay, you said I skipped Anna's question. Hold on. Sorry. Thank you, Katrina. See us. Okay. Amy, bar tips for newbies. Okay. Go out anyway. Don't matter. If you can't afford it, find money online. You can't go somewhere where you can't afford it. You gotta afford it first. Find a man, get his pockets, then go out. Go find your old man, let him take you to dinner, give you an envelope full of money, then you go out to the other places and meet more men. Okay, that's how you do it. Do you recommend pheromone perfume? I recommend whatever boosts your self-confidence and gets you results. Can you answer my Patreon? No, because I can't access it right now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll answer it later. Thank you. Okay, let me see. I skipped some too. Anna says a man came up to you and bought you things, went and bought more, said he has a kink for taking women shopping and people noticing us. I want to ask him for $5,000 or more, but I don't want to scare him away. Then take him to buy you something worth that and then go take it back. Or tell him about a problem you have that costs $5,000. And maybe he'll solve it. Make up a fake problem. Okay. Thank you for being a member, Aya or Leah. Okay. How to make him pay for thirst traps? Send your cash app. Okay. You want to ask him for $1,000, but you will wait until after second date or ask before he comes back to town. He sent $250 on the first. Okay. How are you going to go from $250 to $1,000? You got to come up with a sob story. You got to get him all excited to meet you again. Tell him all the stuff y'all will do. And then he's going to be all excited. He's going to have his clothes together. He's going to have his outfit together, restaurant picked out, ready to see you in whatever dress you said you was going to wear, how you miss him. He's going to be all excited about the date. Then you're going to hit him with the problem that costs $1,000 to fix so you can get to the date. All right, so build them up like you all into them, coax them up, and like have some hints and clues that you're going to need some money soon, and then hit him with it right before the date, and he'll have your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Got to get them all excited though. You're gonna have to be dreaming about it, excited to see you again because of all the stuff you telling him. Imagine the only thing standing in his way to see you again after you've made him so excited to see you again is just $1,000. Imagine he gonna get it. Okay. Um. Thank you. You like the wig? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said mixed ethnicity, Lauren. What country is your man from? My man? What country? I don't know who you're asking. He from this country. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Can you? What? Trying to read some of these questions. Anyway, yeah, we don't go for potential. We just go for what is. That's easier, higher chance of a guarantee of getting what you want. Okay. Mm-hmm. Imagine not having so much furniture in a bedroom. Imagine being a maximalist and being able to afford a bigger house. And this is going into a huge room very soon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ah. Imagine decorating your house, waiting on your children to graduate high school so they can finish up being a good, responsible parent instead of moving your kids somewhere, and then getting the bigger house later. Imagine that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And having the entire house paid for. See, a lot of people don't know what you're doing. They just see things. Or they're minimalist because they don't have a lot. Because they don't have a lot. But when you're planning for your future, you prepare for your future. And I was talking about this on my other channel. So if you have just an air mattress on your floor, just say you got an air mattress and a charger, and that's all you got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I know it looked full compared to an air mattress, believe. All right. You said I need a wig corner. I'm gonna have a custom closet from an entire bedroom created. Or at least a custom closet and a huge walk-in closet. So I don't know. It's gonna be something. But yes, I'm being a good mother and waiting till the kids graduate. Because we live in a really good school district, like one of the top school districts. And so, when we're able to move out of the school district, the type of house that we're going to be able to get is going to be way bigger for the same exact price. So we're literally going to sell this house, take the money, and buy the other house full out. That's literally it. No, no debt. You said outwitting the devil. Exactly. People that are smart with their finances keep their finances coming in without going into debt to look rich. They just go get it whenever they want. Just go get it. That's how you got to do it. All right. Um. What? Why didn't you choose to have more babies? Because I don't want any more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I said I'm done. Okay. Yeah, two is enough, ma'am. Enough for me. Enough for me. What if a man is insanely rich but still penny pincher? then you have to appeal to his penny pitching ways by, okay, any smart person can do this. If you find a way to make whatever he's giving you look like an investment or a good deal, he's going to do it. You got to appeal to that side of him. So, how to deal with a jealous woman that be giving dirty looks at work? Girl, I'm not paying no attention to that. I mean, obviously, it's better her giving you dirty looks than you giving her dirty looks. You just look good. Just say, I must be looking extra good today because I'm getting extra dirty looks. Oh, I'm doing something right. Take it as a compliment. I really don't care what people are doing. If they're not giving me no money and they're not benefiting me, then that's literally their problem. So if you giving me dirty looks, that's your problem. It ain't mine. I don't care. I know I look good. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know where I got this outfit from? You want me to help you with your makeup? You want me to help you look better? You want me to help you level up? Then there ain't nothing I can do about how you feel about you or me. All I can do is be me. And if you don't like it, go do something with you. Sorry. I know I look good. We don't care about what other people think, especially if it's not doing anything for us. Um, okay, Shira, for women older than 30 feel like they cannot do this whole irresponsible asking for money thing. How would you? I'm older than 30 and I ask people for money all the time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm older than 30 and I tell people, if you want to deal with me, this was gonna be. I might do it in a joking manner. I might do it in a cute, feminine, joking manner, but I'm still gonna do it until they start volunteering, and so I don't have to. I'm not getting ready to change who I am just because, I'm like, you'll just find easier ways to get it as you get older. If you get smarter, you just find easier angles to get it from, easier strategy, easier excuses, easier targets. That's it. Now I understand. Okay, so here's the example. If you're one of those adult women, like if you dress adult, if you look like somebody's adult manager, if you look like somebody's adult, something, if you don't have a tinge of, carefreeness about yourself, if you just looks too serious, and people are going to start to see you like that. So you need to lighten up a little bit when you ask for the money. So if you're used to dressing in harsh tones, sharp lines, if you just look like somebody's mama, grandma, soften it up a little bit. Look a little bit more soft. And it's easier to get money out of guys. Okay. Because I know a lot of women who, when they get to a certain age, they feel like they have to look a certain way to fit in at work, to fit in and compete with men. You can't be as feminine. You have to choose this type of outfit. You can't wear that type of shoe. So you start to look like an adult manager. Exactly. You start to look like the manager. Stop looking like the manager when you ask for money. Okay. Change your look. Have several types of clothes in your closet to change it up. You followed your advice and found a young investment banker and took me to Puerto Rico and bought you some gifts, but no money yet. What should I do? Tell them about how you need to pay your bills when you get back, or you've been getting ready to kicked out. Lie, ma'am. Get the money while you on the trip. Do you have to wear pink pastels to look feminine? To men, think about this. How men interpret femininity. That's what you need to look like. How men interpret femininity is what you should look like when you get money from them, or expect or ask for money from them. You need to look feminine to a man, not to yourself. But you need to find the definition of what feminine looks like to a man. Look like that, then ask for that money. Okay. Okay. You say you don't get told no and you always wear pink. Exactly. Wearing pink literally is the easiest, fastest way to create a feminine look. Literally. Use it to your advantage, ladies. Stop taking the hard way. Stop trying to struggle. Just do the path of least resistance and go get your money. Then put on whatever you want to after you done got it. Okay? All right. At what point does dressing become too playful? If you look like an anime cartoon character, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you look like you're supposed to be on a cartoon, then, okay? All right. I remember when I had to tone it down a little bit because girls would come up to me, little kids would come up to me and ask me if I was a princess. I said, okay, I think I'm doing a little bit too much. Let me take this little hair thing off. Okay, maybe not so like maybe take the bow out, or maybe the dress is too much for the grocery store. When people start thinking you're a princess, children start gravitating towards you thinking you're a princess, maybe you should tone it down just a tad bit. Mommy, it's a princess. You have glitter sparkles everywhere. Tone it down, man. That happened to me. I was like, I'm a princess. Yes. Okay, let me go. Let me tone down this pink. I had on pink eyeshadow, pink blush, pink lipstick, pink nails, pink dress. Let me go here. I don't work for Mary Kay. Hold on. Let's switch it up. Let's do a neutral eye and then a pink lip. Let's take this. Let's take the glitter, a little bit of glitter out, and do more of a shine, a sheen. Okay, let's take the pink heels off and maybe do a nude or a sandal. So you live and you learn. Thanks to your advice, I went from Barbara the Builder to all bills paid. Yes, Brianna. You are forever grateful for helping me raise my self esteem, knowing my worth. I now spread your message everywhere. Thank you, girls. Spread my channel. Yes. Thank you. I'm so happy that you found a way to get out of that Barbara the Builder situation. Yes, men approach women in dresses. Yes, dresses are definitely going to get you there faster. Um, but yeah, when you're taking it too far when kids are following you around, calling you a princess. Okay, tone it down a little bit. Come back to reality. Okay. How to be main character and not always be second choice. Okay. You got to be main character to yourself first and not second choice to yourself. Main character energy always surpasses everybody else. Okay. So if you're not main character in your own life, if you don't walk the walk and talk the talk, then you can't, it's not going, people aren't going to see you as the main character. So you got to be the main character in all aspects of your life for it to. And if you don't, fake it till you make it, ma'am, until you feel like you are the main character. That's it. Like I feel like I'm the main character everywhere I go. That doesn't mean that I need all the attention. It just means this is my movie. I'm the main character. If I don't want to, I ain't. I don't people please. This is my story. I choose what I want to do. I'm here. You're in my presence. You get it? So you got to walk in like that. Like, walk in like you own the place, man. Walk in like you're happy to be alive. Walk in like no matter what people do, think of you or whatever, you're still going to win. Walk in like that. That's main character energy. Walk in like this is your movie and everyone else are extras. And if they want to be in the scene, they got to come to the scene. You get it? That's how you do it. Give off that energy. Stand by the bar like you in a movie scene. And whoever wants to be your co-star at that given moment, they need to make an appearance. That's it. You said I need Jesus. No, I think Jesus need women. Without women, there's no Jesus. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Since he was supposedly a virgin birth, without women, there's no Jesus. Okay. Approximately how long has this live been going on? There's a little timer on the screen, at least on my side. Do you think the abuse is worth being in a with Diddy, girl? If you can get Diddy, you can get another man with money. They don't have to go through all of that. I mean, I don't even think he's that cute anyway. I mean, if you're gonna be with that, you might as well go be with another rapper that has money too. Honestly, if I had my options, I'm going with somebody else because something is for me. He's just not the type of person that I would ever deal with. I like to talk my mind. My mouth too big. Okay, I got to talk. I like to say things and finish my sentences. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Um, why do Dusties make you evict them instead of leaving? Because they ain't got nowhere else to go, girl. They're gonna fight for their house, fight for their shelter. A Dusty will fight for their shelter. They will stay around as long as you let them. That's why you don't ever invite them in. You're like, nope, go back to your mama house. Okay. If they can't pay for everything, they don't move in. And you shouldn't be letting no Dusty move in anyway. Y'all should be going to get a whole new place that he's gonna pay for. And your name is on there too, so you can't kick nobody out. You be on your own to leave. Don't ever okay, here's my thing. Don't ever move in. Y'all always need to go get a new place. That means he can provide. He's approved and credit and all that kind of stuff. Y'all don't need to he don't need to move into your place. You don't need to move into his. Y'all need to go get a whole new place if y'all gonna move in together. Because you don't know who knows where he lives, what ex knows where he lives that's gonna come snooping around. You don't know any of that. Get a whole new place. If you're gonna start a relationship and move in with somebody, go get a whole new place together and make sure he can pay for it. Oh, divine sprinkle sprinkle. Y'all are so many people are so desperate for a man, they'll make dumb financial decisions and hope it works itself out later. No. You should make smart financial decisions and hope the man works out. Okay? Y'all are doing it backwards. Yep. Do you think it's harder to find a provider in Europe? I don't know. I don't live in Europe, man. I think whatever your standards are, and if you find the right target, you can pretty much get whatever you want. So, for example, if you're in Europe and you're 20 something years old, 30 something year old, do you think a 75-year-old or a 65-year-old man is going to ask you to pay for half if he's getting someone young? Probably not. So go for older guys. Okay, divine. Shira, how can I connect deeper with the divine feminine during the eclipse? Put on a dress, go walk around outside and do a spin and a twirl and say, I am woman. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Thank you for the donation. Okay, so you don't think if you're in Europe, you date a 65-year-old man, a 55-year-old man at whatever age y'all are, you think he's gonna ask you to pay? Then date older. Okay. And soon the young men are gonna see all the women are starting to date older men. Why? Because they're paying. So if a young man wants to date you, he has to pay, right? So that's how you change the dynamic. Start dating an old man that can pay. And when a young man sitting around twiddling their thumbs, watching you walk to the bar or to the table with the old man, and they sitting there single, twiddling their thumbs, can't get no woman, they're gonna have to get their money up. That's all you gotta do. So be an example. And when all the other women start to catch on, they're gonna like, I don't want no young guy. I need somebody that's gonna pay. All the young guys are gonna get mad, and or they're gonna get their money up. That's just it. You said Tyler Perry said men should only pay for some of the light bill. Well, at their mama house, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, because that's where they're gonna be. Uh, if that's all they can pay for, that's where they need to live, at their mama house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you usually turn down men and stay safe? Tell them you got a bunch of kids or you need a bunch of money. And they'll leave you. Okay. Y'all are like, okay, so if a man says, "Oh, I really like you," you know, you my type. It's like, "Oh, really?" Because I'm looking for a father for all my kids, a stepfather for my kids. Yes. How many kids you got? 5? You want to meet them? That's how you get rid of men without endangering yourself. You lie, or you ask for a bunch of money. Oh my gosh, my car is in the shop. I have to Uber over here. I need some money to get it out. Do you think you can help me pay for it? Like right now? You're already gonna walk away quick. So you get rid of them by asking them for something that they cannot do, and they'll walk away on their own. You said he's young, offering financial support, trips in exchange for commitment, intimacy. He says he can't support and not knowing if you are with me. Okay. Tell him you don't do any of those things until you feel secure financially. And if you like him, then great. If you don't like him, then up the ante. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And make sure you have more money before you sleep with that man than you came in the relationship with. So for example, a couple thousand, 5,000, 10,000, it should be in your account before you lay down with him, because that's what commitment means to you. More than what you came in with, enough to go start a small business, enough to, cover whatever you need to cover, enough to get you to the next level financially. That's what commitment means to you. Okay. If he ain't there to make your life better, then he don't need to be there. Okay. You sit in what? Say your rent is 2,400 and they will run. I double that. Double it and they'll run quick. Like, I'm out of here. Do I think bigger women get less? Is size 0 to 8 best for getting financial security? Oh, okay. It depends on your target, ma'am. If you're going for older men and you look good, even if you're bigger, if you look good and you're young looking, they don't care. Shoot. Especially ones from the South. You get you a country boy from the South, most of the women are thick. They don't care. If you're somewhere where people, have to be skinny to be relevant, then perhaps. But if you're from the South, you get you an old Southern man, they gonna try to feed you. Oh no, you need to eat. Hee hee. Go get you an old Southern man. Get you an older Southern man. There you go. You don't care. As long as you're not unhealthy, you know. You said married men spend more money. Why is this? Because they have it and they know they got to pay extra for you to deal with it. Okay. You said Southern women are very friendly, family oriented, and well rounded. Yeah. How to be feminine and say you want a provider on dating apps. Um, Look like you only date providers. Also, say successful men. Say I only date successful men. Everything else turns me out. If you say successful, they'll already know you mean providers. Use the word successful instead of providers. I only date very successful men. I don't think we're going to be able to see the eclipse. This is raining. Oh, little angel sprinkle sprinkle had to get another one. He's a married neurosurgeon. How do I make my situation with boyfriend seem drastic and get money? He wants to talk on phone and fly to you, but I'm not doing that until money. Tell him, well, I need some money so that I can have a problem that he needs to solve financially. And before you agree to meet him, and make sure he's solving it financially. Whatever you need, double it. And so tell him you need half before you meet him so you can solve such problem. And then to guarantee, tell him to bring the rest when he comes to visit you. And don't tell him that you solved the problem until he gets there. But if he thinks that he's going to give you some of the money and then come and then he's going to be like, okay, well, here's the rest so you can go solve your problem. You don't know the problem is fake, but he's invested money in it, right? So make sure you tell him that whatever the problem that you're creating for him to be able to come visit, make sure he's paying you money before he get on that plane, man. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Okay. You said just marry you so I don't have to keep talking like a hoe. I'll teach you to start a business. I already got several businesses, sir. I have more businesses than I can handle. I have to give some to my children when they get 18. What are you talking about? All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said no, I want no dust bucket. Oh my goodness. You can still give you some money though. I have several businesses. I make money in my sleep, literally. So, but that's because I like several streams of income. One ain't enough. All right. Uh-oh. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Mr. User or Mrs. User, whoever that is. Somebody said lie. Okay. You don't believe. I know it's hard to believe, but Dusties don't really hardly believe success is possible. That's why they broke. If you think positive and work towards what you want, it's easy to get. Okay. Now, your mama should have taught you that. All right. I am business minded. I'm trying to teach women how to be about their business, even in relationships. Because until you put a ring on it, it's business. And even after you put a ring on it, that's why you sign a contract. It's still business. I'm a boss and everything. And I'm teaching these women how to be a boss while dating. Boss of themselves, boss of getting that money, boss of not dating dust. Sprinkles. Oh yeah, when I get my new house, y'all can have a house tour. If y'all watch my vlogs, y'all see more of my house in my vlogs. Yeah. The older vlogs, especially. A lot of them was from my house before this one when I had the pool. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do a house tour when we move in 3 years. Or there's one, if you go look for the fall videos in the vlog area, you'll see more of the house. I don't do house vlog. I mean, house tour live would be silly. You got to go look at the vlogs. The vlogs. Yeah. Click on playlist and look for vlogs and go look through some of them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, when my kids graduate, we're probably going to move. All right. Uh-huh. Men who be on the internet during working hours. Girl, I don't know about them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back to business. That's right. Potential is not enough. If he ain't got it, he got to go. Okay. Women who be on the internet during work hours, they shouldn't even be at work, especially if they dealing with some dude. You know? Hi, Shira. I met a multimillionaire. He asked for your number. Why should I hold on, give you my number? He asked if it's a competition to get my number. Was I wrong? No, we made him work for it. Millionaires like that. It's like, no, it's not a competition, but it's just a question. She's providing services to her husband. Who's providing services? Oh, as a wife? I wouldn't call them services. I would just say I'm a housewife. That really don't do much. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. That's why I see it that. Okay, yes. Yeah, any man that needs their wife to work is not husband material, in my opinion. If you need me to work, if you can't pay them bills, we can't be together. Go find one in your league. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it. Sorry. No disrespect. That's just the standards. All right. Yeah, he ain't ready for no wife if he can't provide. That's just the answer. You ready? You might be ready for a roommate, but not a wife. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. And you know what? Men who split 50-50 bills usually get ran by that woman. And they know it. Ask them. Ask any Dusty if they woman splitting bills, if they get ran by that woman. With no choice. People in 50-50 relationships are more likely to get cheated on because the man feels inadequate. So he goes and uses his fake sense of wealth that his woman provides to go find another woman to appreciate him fully as a man. So y'all out there doing 50-50, y'all know it's true. That's why I never date a man who's doing 50-50 because you're going to look stupid. You will never respect him anyway. And he's just going to go cheat to feel like a man that he can't be with you. That's all he going to do. So never do it. Never. How to make a man feel embarrassed so he'll pay for things? Ask him if he's having financial problems and that you're so sorry to hear about that. You aren't aware. You'll find another way. Say it out loud so everybody can hear. You want 2K for your forgiveness? Okay. From your provider because he made you mad, he pissed you off? Okay. Any tips on making this happen while we're having romantic dinner tonight? Why would you be having a romantic dinner if he made you mad? You need to show up to that dinner mad. Not super mad, but show up to that dinner a little bit off. Be looking at him like this. You know, why are you what's wrong with you? I'm so upset. And then on top of all this, I have to pay for such and such and such and such, and it's like $2,000, and I don't know how to get the money. And then I found out what you're doing, and it's just I'm so stressed out right now. I just really need a break. Then he gonna pay. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Make up a fake problem that costs what you need, and make him solve it financially in cash, whatever. You said, how are my Pink Friday nails? They're good. I haven't put them on yet. I have to go get these taken off at the nail place. And I'm gonna have them put them on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said they keep listening to their broke canes. Well, they're gonna stay broke with them. The last person you need to listen to is a broke man. The last person. If y'all sitting in there listening to them, letting them talk, and you listening, you dumb too. Because no broke man can tell me anything. I got to go. I mean, a man with some money can tell me something. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna see how he got his money. I'm gonna give. Then I'll do the same, or I'll get some money from him. Either way, but no broke man can teach you anything but how not to be broke and what not to deal with us. He said, I'm gonna have my own room, my home, in my new house. I'm gonna have my own everything, ma'am. Own closet. I'm gonna have 2 offices, a whole room. That's a closet, hopefully, or unless the closet is giant. Yes, we're gonna do it big. If you're gonna upgrade, you might as well upgrade. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We don't know yet. It's gonna be 3 years from now because when my kids graduate. But we know the type of house we want, the price range, etc., etc. So when my kids graduate, that's when we're moving. So 3 years. Gotta let them finish out high school. Okay. It'll be nice. Don't worry. I'm not gonna move into the exact same thing. I'm gonna get something nicer for all my businesses. Yeah, 2 offices for all my businesses. Mm-hmm. Unless this is a super big office, I can do that. Thank you. That's 3 years from now, but thank y'all. We could have done it a long time ago, but we're just waiting on them kids. Mm. Mm-hmm. We built this house actually that we're in now. I'd rather just buy one already built with the things that I like in it because it's cheaper and you get more of an upgrade because of what other people already put into the house. So, because I was thinking about it too. So we might just buy one that's already built. But we did get the experience of building this house, so it was fun. Thank you. You said there's a Christian values girl here. Well, girl, make it work for you. Quote the Bible where it says men gotta pay. I don't know, like whatever your religion is, make it work for you and getting your money. Like the pastor does when he pass around the collection plate and asks for the building fund 3 times in one service. Do your thing. As long as it's beneficial to you, okay? If the Lord gonna get you some money, the Lord will get you some money. Okay. I don't care how you get it, as long as you get it. What do you do when a Dusty doesn't want to let go and keep making new phone numbers? Tell him that you're pregnant with another man's baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He will be gone quickly. And you want him to take care of you and the baby. You be gone. All right. Mm, what do you do if he texts you first but replies? Huh? But doesn't reply? What if he doesn't text you first but replies? Okay. Then he's a girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Are men that come from old money cheap in general? It depends on how they think about money. If they really like you, and they want you, they're going to do whatever you need them to do within reason of what they grew up learning financially, you know. So you have to know how they think about money. Then you have to find the correct angle and investment to make him invest in you. They'll invest in the right things. Like they're not just going to buy you random crap. You have to have some type of thing that makes more money on top of it. Because money only understands money. So it's like, you know what? I've been really wanting to start a business and I just need some startup money. If you would like to just gift me something for Christmas, I think about this many thousands of dollars would definitely allow me to start my business and truly appreciate it. I see how you and your family have come so far, and I'm learning, and you're such a great example, and I want to do something too. You're going to go sell some eyelashes and keep the rest of your money in a savings account, CD, invested in something else. All right, just get your money. They'll appeal to their money making side, and they'll most likely give it to you. Tell him he can write it off as charity or angel gift or something. Okay. What? What if he's obsessed with Hello Kitty? Does that make him dusty? Girl, a man obsessed with Hello Kitty is not raising my kids. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, just saying. Now he could take you shopping and buy you stuff, but he ain't no potential. Something's wrong there. Unless he is the artist that draws them or the fashion designer that creates for them, no. And still I'm sus. No, no one is coming to save me. Oh no, eternal G good. Save yourself, ma'am. Get your money from him and save yourself. What do you do if someone's pursuing you and has a girlfriend? He ain't married, and plus they still gonna pursue even if they were married. So get their money. Does a man really need if you does a man really care if you don't have a lot of sexual experience? I don't think they care. They just want to be one of those experiences. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said when you reject a guy and you still don't want to be rude. I told you, tell him you got a bunch of kids or that you need a bunch of money and he will dismiss himself. If you don't want him to know that, if you still have to deal with this person, you don't want him to lie to him like that, just tell him, you know what? You're really sweet. You're so nice. I've always wanted someone just like you. I mean, you look like you pay all the bills. You would give me whatever I want, spoil me, tell me to quit my job. And that's just the type of man I'm looking for. Girl, he gonna run. Well, wait a minute. I didn't say all that. Oh, really? You come off as very generous. Well, I like to be spoiled, sir. I mean, I really think you're cute and I like you, but if you can't spoil me, there's not going to be that much chemistry. Keep giving him compliments, but telling him he needs some money. He'll dismiss himself. You know, then tell him he can pay your tab. Like you seem like the kind of guy that would just pay a woman's tab for no reason. You'll walk away quick, especially if he ain't got it. When someone says you're so pretty, why are you single? Because pretty costs money, man. Pretty ain't free. That's why I haven't. Haven't started dating older guys yet. Probably that's what you need to say because that's probably true. Pretty ain't free, and I haven't started dating men that can afford me. Oh, I haven't started dating older men yet. That's why. And pretty's not cheap, so these guys can't afford it. That's why I'm single. That's all, man, because it's the truth. They can't take you seriously. Exactly. This guy can't afford it being real. Yeah. If you just tell them the truth, if you're trying to dismiss them, tell them that. If you're trying to get him to stay around, it's like, yeah, thank you so much. I know I'm so pretty, and I really appreciate you noticing that. But pretty costs money. This it's not cheap looking like this. And if I'm going to be in a committed relationship with a man, he's going to be able to he's going to be able to provide. This ain't free. If he says, "Why are you single?" It's like, "Oh, I only date provider men." That means you gotta pay. If more women start saying that to guys, then they'll find some money for you, man. How can you focus on your goal by working two jobs this summer? Well, that's a lot to focus on. I don't know what your goal is, but that's a lot to focus on. But you're a woman, you can multitask, ma'am. I would replace one of them jobs with a sugar daddy. That's number one. That's how. Or both of them. Then you can focus on the goal. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna work two jobs. Let me just go get you an old dude. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. There's an easier path, ma'am. What if you find a man who thinks he's a provider, but he's really isn't offering that much money? Then have two until you find the type of provider you want. Okay. Okay. Your husband wants to work it out after you've been separated, but now you got another kid. How should you go about making sure he's up his game, or should I just move on? Girl, first of all, you had a kid from someone else and you getting back with the husband. That's a natural disaster right there, ready to happen. Natural disaster. You know what you should do? If he's not already on child support for his other kids, put him on child support and date him. Don't get back with him. Date him separately and see how he act. If he act a fool, you know how the rest of the relationship is going to be, and then you can move forward with the divorce. If he's on his best behavior after 6 months, he's going to show him his true self. So you need to date him until he proves himself worthy again, and pay close attention to how he treats the other child and the father of the other child. If he should get visitation rights, see if he's going to get mad, jealous, whatever. If he's paying for everything, because he can't come back unless he's paying for everything. That's number one. So You need to test him. Okay? Don't just let him back in. Test him, date him a little while. Make sure he's gonna do right, or at least you think he will for the long run. Make sure you get some money from him and something out of him. Thanks for all of your advice. I got fired, but start dating a partner from the same company. He pays for everything. Oh, okay, K-pop world, sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. See, there's always a better way. Where do you find wealthy Christian men besides church? The strip club? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, you say you can find them type of man on dating apps like Tinder? Girl, go to the strip club. You'll find some. You might see the pastor up in there. All right. What do you do when you run into other men while on a date with your main? Hopefully you switched your wig, ma'am. But if you didn't, just look them in the eye and smile. Like give them a mysterious smile and just keep walking. So what you're doing is seducing him at the same time as he sees you out with another man. That means I still want you. Act right and you can get it. So when you pass him by and you see him, don't be all scared and then walk by. Make sure he smells your perfume. Give him a little weird smile, like, then walk on by. Then he gonna call you like, hey, I saw you were out tonight. And I saw you too. You're looking good. When can I see you again? I don't know. That depends on you. Well, who's that other guy? Oh, don't worry about him. Is it serious? No. Why? That's how you do that, ma'am. Unless you can switch your wig and your look. That's how you do it. Own it. Own it. I thought you said you weren't dating anybody else. I wasn't at the time. But you know, I like you the best. You have better taste. Kind of miss you too. Play up on that ego, ma'am. That's all you gotta do. That used to happen to me a lot when I was younger. They come back with more money. All right. The bishop was flirting with you the other day, and you was with your friend, girl. They all just get their money, man. That's all the goal is. Um, would you kick a man to the curb if he starts saying things that make you realize he's jealous of you being a woman? Um, say if you can't handle me, just say you can't handle me. If I'm too much woman for you, maybe you need to go downgrade because I'm not gonna get ready. I'm not gonna sit up here and allow you to talk to me that way. I need a real man. Start saying you need a real man. And you're not acting like one right now. Better go find Pygmalion now. Then either he gonna man up real quick or he gonna leave. I'm sorry, I need a real man who's not wishing he was born a woman. Just say it straight up. Either you take care of this or you let somebody else. That's it. I can't be sitting here worried about why a man is jealous of a woman. That's not what I'm trying to do with my free time, sir. That's how. Check his manhood. Uh, when it's the right time to have a conversation about helping me out with the business idea. Not the business idea, just the money. That's a gift. You don't need no business ideas. You don't need no contribution from him. You just need the money to start it up, not the investment, but the angel fund. An angel fund is when somebody just gifts you money, period. No strings attached. That's what you need to be talking about. Don't be getting no ideas from him. If you can't come up with your own business ideas, you ain't ready to get the money. That's on you. That way they can't take credit for it later. Okay. And if you don't have any business ideas, lie and say you do, get the money. And when you get the business idea, you have the money to start it. Okay. You know, it costs a lot of money to be a woman, to have cosmetics and products and hair and stuff like that, you know. So when you're dating, they need to have their stuff together. They need to have money. They need to be able to contribute to you. Okay. Yes, you should be able to provide your own beauty products and things like that, but that means he's paying the bills. So you can afford to upkeep yourself to look good in his presence and for him. Right? Because if you're walking around with cosmetic bags that's worth more than his paycheck every month, and you constantly have to repurchase cosmetics when they run out, right? If he can't afford you, if he can't afford to pay the bills so that you can buy your makeup, or you can buy whatever you need to do to keep looking good for him, he can't afford you. Okay? So, I got my money. If 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 every cosmetic item in this bag costs more than you getting paid every month, we can't be together. Get it? Mitch, you get paid a week or 2 weeks or whatever. And you ain't making more than what's in this cosmetic bag. Don't talk to me. Or the wig on my head. Or the clothes that I have on. Don't talk to me. Or the skincare. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about equality when there's taxes on a lot of things that women buy. Don't talk to me. Either have your money ready or bypass. Potential is not enough, okay? So is potential gonna take you to Sephora to buy you some Fenty? Shout out to Riri. They're gonna take you to buy this Fenty Beauty. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna add it up. How much this Fenty stuff cost? This is whole paycheck, girl. You can't even afford it. Whatever. Yeah. All right. This right here costs more than dinner, drinks. Oh shoot. On a first date. Not to mention that, which was a gift from one of you guys. So thank you. So, and then the perfume you put on is expensive too, right? You get that siren splash, it's kind of expensive. This costs a lot of money. It's not cheap. Even if you get the mini size, it's still gonna cost you. So, pay up and shut up. Get your little Fenty blush. Isn't this cute? Gotta glow and stuff. Gotta look like I'm glowing, like I'm ethereal and stuff. That's not free. Fenty ain't free. Chanel ain't free. Dior ain't free. Okay. It costs money. All you got to do is shave, put some beard oil on if you got a beard, and get a haircut and put some deodorant on. He said 150 concealer is $30. Yeah, like 36, 26. Let's see. 30 something. I don't know. 30 something. Keep going. Just keep going. Somebody said X. Yeah, Fenty ain't free, ma'am. You sitting there spending the money on hair, makeup, nails, hair, and then your date taking you out and being dusty. You just wasted your money. When you could have gone out by yourself and secured a man with more money. Okay? Don't be dating no dust. Don't be wearing Fenty for dust. Okay? Don't be wearing no Fenty for your dusty. Go to the Dollar Tree. Whatever they got, that's what you wear on a date with him. Okay? All right. My favorite perfume, girl, Siren Splash. My perfume, ma'am. This is my favorite one now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get it in the description bar. That's it, ma'am. The one I designed. I designed this, so it smells really good. Think of a siren's splash. It's going to allure the men in. It's going to bring them in like a siren. Okay. It smells watery, which is deep, mysterious. There's a hint of white rose. Some melon. Give it that smell that's so like alluring and enticing. And a little bit of other things in there. Just go and buy it. And the bottle is very beautiful. Okay. Get it. Thank you. Shira has a full provider. No, he is a full provider, but not rich. Should I be with him? And when I feel like I want more, break up. Okay, you don't have to break up with people to get more. You just go do something else with somebody else or date someone else. You're not married. See, women do this. As soon as you deal with somebody, you think you're theirs. They ain't got no ring on it. You can go date who you want, man. You're not confined to him. He ain't got a ring on it. He don't have to know about it either. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ugh. Stop making yourselves into wives when you have no ring. When he gets down on one knee and gives you a ring, then takes you to the altar and says, I do, then that's your problem. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then you can still do what you want to do. This marriage doesn't mean a man owns you. You're going to do what you want anyway, just like he's going to do what he wants. So it's literally up to you as an individual, what sits well with you, what you're able to deal with. Okay. No one cares about being single forever. That don't mean nothing about money. You can be single forever and have men still paying your bills. Okay. You can be single forever and still have a man who you ain't married to paying them bills. Y'all keep forgetting that. Or maybe you don't know what the word single means. It means you're not married. And I would rather be single with a man who can pay all my bills than married to a man who ain't got nothing. Remember, marriage is not the prize if the man is broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said ain't no dummy giving y'all money. Every day I get money. Every day I get provided for. Every day. And a lot of these women who work, they got work husbands, which means, or work boyfriends or whatever, which means they get taken to lunch every day. They get favors every day. Okay. Every day a man will probably approach a woman, whether she likes him or not, and offer her something. Maybe whether she wants it or not is up to her. But if she really wants to go out and stop working, all she got to go do is find her somebody older who finds her attractive and appealing. They take her right out of the workplace and be like, you ain't got to go nowhere no more. So we literally have so many options and choices. Okay. We don't have to deal with dust ever if we don't want to. Oh, Rennie, sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you the office princess, RS? I know that's right. What to do when provider only want to meet at home? At your house or his house? Because I'm not gonna meet nobody at their house unless they trying to hide from somebody. Then go out with other men, and when you need some money, go to his house if you're comfortable enough. If you don't want to go out, somebody else will take you out, ma'am. And when you're ready to get your bills paid and go get your money and go, and you're comfortable, go visit them. But if you ain't ready to stay in the house, you ain't ready to stay in the house. You said office husbands are easy. Yep. Dusty, hustling gay men now. What? They are? Oh, well. You said these tips are great, but you're all out of energy and hope. Um, are you going out all the time? Are you going out several times a week to the rich side of town? That's what you got to do. Just keep going until you find what you're looking for, or they find you. You said when you're out of your feelings, come high. I was never in my feelings. I was in this bag. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When you got your bag, then donate something, sir. Okay. Mm-hmm. Why is there dusty men in here? Girl, I don't know. Ask them. Hmm. Your husband demands that if I don't work and give him my salary, I do all the housework. Then hire a maid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hire a maid. You don't have to know you didn't clean. When he's at work, tell the maid to come on over, clean, and when he get home, he gonna think you did it. Then hire the maid with his money. He won't know. Maids aren't that expensive. Or fake an injury so you can't clean. Then he got to take care of you and hire maids anyway. Don't make me fake an injury. Okay. I wish you would make a demand so I fake an injury and don't have got to do nothing. Okay, because I do it real quick. I'll do it. You gonna be mad because I ain't gonna be doing nothing. I ain't gonna be sleeping with you. I ain't gonna be cleaning or nothing. So you better hire a maid, sir, or I have a fake injury cleaning. There you go, ma'am. You welcome. I slipped while I was mopping. Can't move. Can't walk. Got to sit on this couch or in this bed for several weeks. And you got to bring me all my food and do everything for me. And you want me to do what again? Clean? Okay, well, if I fall again, why don't you just hire maids? safer for you. All right, ma'am. You're welcome. Okay. You can't even cook because you're injured. What a shame. Okay. Why isn't this whole cooking up in the kitchen? Because we don't have to cook. We're paid. We can order DoorDash. Okay, we're not pick me Chanel. I only cook when I get paid, or if it's for my children. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's a difference between you and I, and the type of woman you used to. He says he will give me money, but I need to humble myself. Well, then, girl, start acting humble. And when you get that money, go do what you got to do. Humble yourself so stupid and low that it's literally a joke. Call him master, sir, king. Start acting like that lady from that movie Coming to America, hopping on wooden foot, barking like a dog. When you're out in public with him, call him master, sir, king, so people look at him crazy. He's like, that's enough. You sure, master, sir, king? Do I get the money now? Oof, 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 oof. Master, sir, king, whatever you want, whatever you wish. You're going to get tired and sick of that. Then it's going to be like you're making fun of them. I'm so humble in your presence. You sure he ain't got no small PP, ma'am? Because that sounds like small PP talk to me, or short man syndrome. Anyway, what to do if he's too ugly, but he is rich? Girl. Don't look. Cross your eyes. Wear the wrong prescription contact lenses. I don't know. I don't care how you look. Is that bank account pretty? Is that bank account handsome? Your mama ain't in here. That dude. Oh, y'all going back and forth in the comments. Wow. Short PP energy. Yep, you know it. Okay. Is there a set price range you suggest he's opposed? Girl, as much as you need, ma'am. Can he do what you need him to do? And more. You said I'm a liar? Stick out your tongue, you shape-shifting reptile. Girl, as long as I got money, I'm a lie. I'm a lie whether I'm a lie, period. I'm going to lie to everybody who need to be lied to. Not everybody deserves your truth. So if I'm a lie to get some money, men lie all the time to get. Are you married? No. What is your true intention? This. Men lie every day, but y'all always come for the woman because we're better at it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And we get more out of it. But that's okay. That just means we're smarter. If I can get more money out of it while lying to a man at the same time, that means I'm smarter and more clever. Just say that. It's called strategy. It would be called strategy if I was an attorney. Reasonable doubt. Now I'd be switching it up. If I was a lawyer, I'd be paid to lie. Then you'd respect me, right? For getting criminals off. But I'm sitting here lying to get some money from a man who lied to me anyway. I'm the devil. Y'all need to get y'all priorities together. Okay, go get some business. Learn how to lie yourself so you can get some money and stop being mad at me. Okay. Okay. Don't be mad. Get your money up. I am a deceiver. I already tell people to lie left and right. It's called strategy in some vocabularies. Just like your man lied to you every day when you had one. Mhm. 20 years older, how do I ask for money before the date? Have something that you need in order to even get to the date that needs to be paid for. Okay. If you like you a lot, you're gonna have it. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Exactly. I'm not ashamed. I own whatever I say, I'm owning it. Yes, I lie. You should lie too. Path of least resistance. Get your money. He lied to you too. If everything works out right, y'all might be lying together. Oh, Stephanie, Sprinkle Sprinkle started dating a man during the downfall of his business. I basically have to force him to pay my bills, and he does it with attitude. Feel like, girl, it's time to find another one. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Time to make that transition to the next. Uh, or get one on the side, man. Get you another one on the side. Get two, get double. See how good you can do. You say you've been lying so much. Definitely, lately, comes so natural to me. Okay. You caught two lies in one day. Uh-oh, Planet C, Sprinkle Sprinkle. All right. Yes. Dust-free era. It's too cloudy where I am. Can't see nothing. We teach others how to treat us by what we accept. Exactly, Peaches. So if y'all are here as the moral police, but y'all are broke men or women that's paying for broke men, we don't care about y'all's morals. It didn't get y'all nowhere. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Even the pastor, even the pastor be lying. Even the preachers in the church be lying. But y'all are holier than thou. Where's your holy money then? Okay. Nope. Not listening to anybody that's broker than me. Never. How do you how do you let go of your anxiety when getting approached? You're the prize. Let's see if they can impress me. That's how. Okay. What they gonna say to impress me? That's how. They're auditioning. You're the main character. You said I'm a failed stripper. Oh, thank you. You said I look good enough to have been a stripper. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. If I had been a stripper, I would have been the best stripper. Okay. All right. All right. But I take that as a compliment. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If I was a stripper in Houston, I would have met Drake. You would have been ashamed about me. Or some of these rappers out here, I don't know how I've been in some videos and whatnot. I would have made the most of my career. I don't know. And got some money and start a brand. I'd be one of them strippers that have multiple businesses and became a multi-millionaire by now. That would just be my starting point. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What advice would you give a new woman that never approached a man for money? Like, how do I approach? You got to look good and they got to offer. And you got to start talking about money that you ain't got that you need. And if they don't offer, they don't like you that much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You got to learn how to manipulate. It's called manipulation. If you don't know how to manipulate money, then that's what you need to work on until you are able to do it successfully. So you start talking about problems that you might have and then change the subject. Problems you might have that cost money, change the subject. He'll offer to pay if he likes you a lot or if he wants to see you more. The problem has to interfere with you seeing him and being with him, and he will pay to get it out of the way. Especially in the beginning of a relationship or the beginning of a dating thing, especially if he likes you way, way more, he will get the financial issue out of the way to get to you. So put a financial issue in the way for him to remove, for him to save you from. And when he does that, that's how you get money and continue to get it. Be happy when he gives it to you. Act all extra. Be like, oh my God, thank you so much. You don't know how much you've helped me. I really appreciate you. Da, 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 da. And then he'll want to give you more. The more appreciative you are, the more you're going to get. The more fake problems you create as an obstacle between you and him, the more money you're going to get. Okay? That's all you got to do. Put the money between you and him and make him solve the problem and get the money out the way. That's literally it. And when you do that, he's just going to be like, well, why don't I just give you this much money a month since you need extra help? And then if you can get him on automatic deposit, that's what you need to do. So you don't have to keep worrying and asking him. When is being with a broke man okay? When is being with a broke man okay? When is it okay? Never. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless you'll live with your parents and he lives with his parents and y'all aren't planning on mating or having any children or moving in with each other and y'all still in, young in the teens. It don't matter if he's broke because you ain't finna marry him. You ain't finna have his baby. Hopefully, protect yourself. So, if he can't afford McDonald's, then y'all go to the park. I don't know. I'm not getting ready to date nothing broke, but if you have to, because you don't have, because no one is old enough to work, then we understand. At least try to get a man who comes from some money, whose parents got some money he can give them. I'm not too ready. Brokenness is a disease, ma'am. It's supposed to be temporary, but if it's not, then it turned into a disease. It's called poverty disease, poverty mind. And it's literally a mental disease. So if your man can't get out of poverty mind, then he has a disease. And he's going to pass it on. So that's why you don't date nothing broke. Okay? How to get him to provide? What do I say? You paying. It's that easy. You paying, you treating. Then I don't want to go. Then I ain't doing it. Nope. Say no more than you say yes and tell him he paying. That's literally it. If y'all are already in a relationship. If y'all are just starting to date, you give him obstacles to solve with money. That's literally it. Why are so many men trying to pimp women these days? Because they don't want to be gay for pay. They probably tried it and wasn't successful at it, so they had to go get a woman since they don't have a woman's part. Because we're worth way more than they are. Because if they could be reborn again, they would come back as a woman. That's why. All right. Because they're not man enough to go get it on their own. That's why. Because if they could, they would be a woman. All right. That's why they look and dress like one almost. Okay. Y'all are so silly. You said. Is it wrong to say on a third date that you're looking for a provider? No, you can just say I only date providers. Seriously. Like the only men that I've ever dated are providers. That's what you say. That means if you ain't got it, then bypass. Usually they ask you what your last relationship was and why did you break up or whatever. It's like, oh, I've only dated men who have been providers. And the last reason that I broke up with, my last fiance or boyfriend is because they had to move out of the country. And I didn't want to move, but we split. We're still friends, but I can't move out of the country. It wasn't part of my plan. And now he's, engaged to another. That way he knows that you're not going to go back to him. He's a provider, and that the breakup was mutual, which means He got to provide if he wants you to take him seriously. Always say that, or something close to it. As close as you can get to that story. You can change it up a little bit. Shira said the same. What? In every video, and y'all still don't get it. Well, new people are subscribing too, actually. Thank y'all, new subscribers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If y'all aren't subscribed, y'all click the button. I'm glad to have new subscribers. But yeah, I do repeat myself towards the end of the video. Coding like what? So, if you're young ladies, let me give a word to the young ladies. Don't take a man's potential as worth anything. If a man tells you what he gonna do and he haven't done it yet, don't believe him. If a man says he gonna do this and do that and it's never done and it's all talk, don't believe anything he says in the future either. Okay? This is from me to you. If he can't keep his word on the small things, don't believe him for the big things. If he said he gonna do something and it didn't get done, you have to ask him more than 2 times. It's time to move on. Okay? They don't like you that much. You're not a priority. Another thing is, don't listen to their potential. Listen to what they got right now and what they're going to do for you. Because in 10 years or 5 years from now, they're not even going to want you if they're successful, if you're with them now, because you're with a loser. Okay? That means you listening to a loser, you believe in a loser, you sticking with a loser. And when they become a winner, they're not going to want a woman who's been with a loser, which is you. They're not going to want a woman that's seen them at their lowest and struggling and helping them, because you will never respect them and he will never be the man to you. So leave men who are only potential alone. Go get you somebody that already got it, because you are going to be the one that they really want if they already successful. Okay? Don't be believing these dudes. Don't believe them. They will say anything to ride on your back, to get free shelter, or to get some free sex. Don't listen. Okay? Now, or date several. So whatever he's doing or saying, it don't even matter, because you got one already paying them bills. Don't ever be faithful to a dusty. Don't ever be faithful to potential. Be faithful to you and what's best for you. Ever be faithful to no dusty, because they don't deserve it. Don't ever be faithful to a man who can't provide. They don't deserve you. Okay? Always have your options open. Always, because they do, and they can't even afford for you to close them options. And if you give them the benefit of the doubt, cheapen yourself, go on their fake potential, you're going to be mad at yourself later on. So always be about your money. I don't care what they said. I don't care their sob story. I don't care what they say they're going to do in their future. If they can't improve your life right now, you're wasting your time. Okay? Now, if you want to deal with a dusty or a guy with potential, make sure you're dealing with several guys and one that's already where he needs to be. That way, that's your backup. Okay? That's it. I know a lot of guys going to be mad about that, but they're not mad at you. They're mad at their lack of money. That's it. Okay? So don't let them anger you. They're angry at themselves. They ain't got no money. They can't keep you. And don't be kept by a broke man. It's called a hostage situation. Because they can't keep you with money. So they're keeping you with what? Dust? No. Don't listen to them. If they had it, they would spend it on you. If they had it, they wouldn't be promising you stuff in the far future. And if you just love them, make sure you have one on the side that love you more and love you enough to pay them bills. Your bills. Okay? There you go. Leave that troll alone. Y'all are silly. Leave the troll alone. Yes, he's just trolling. Yes, it's natural for a man to provide. Exactly. Um, they get disguised or disgusted when they think you seek money, just like we do. And well, if you already have money, and if a man already has money, and you're on the rich side of town, does he think you're there looking for brokenness? If you look good and you're way younger than him, does he think you're supposed to contribute and pay? If you like nice things and nice gifts, is he going to go to the Dollar Tree to buy you something? I mean, be in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people so they can treat you right. Okay? Be creative with how you come up with your scenarios and your stories so they offer to pay you so you don't have to ask unless you already know they're going to say yes. Let them solve your problem so that they can feel like the hero or so that they can impress you. This is you have to become skilled at this. You know, you gotta the first conversation on the phone or online should be about something that's gonna get ready to happen that you're gonna need money from. And it's gonna seem literally out of nowhere. It's gonna seem like, okay, well, she did say her car sounded funny, or she did say, her aunt was a little bit sick, her fake aunt was a little bit sick when we first talked. Okay, it's just gonna get worse and worse until you get him so excited to meet you that he has to solve the problem financially for you to be able to be in his presence. You see? So give them something to solve. Start with the first conversation. Be clever. Insinuate things. Learn how to be creative or lie. And he'll solve the problem for you if he really wants to see you. Okay? Okay, so if a guy has money, he's ugly, do you supposed to accept him? No. You're supposed to have several guys, and the one that likes you the most is going to solve your financial problems. And if you don't want to sleep with them, you don't have to sleep with them, man. It's not an exchange. It's a gesture that they want to give you money and expect nothing in return. But maybe your company are being seen out in public with them. That's literally it. Like, okay, you're going to go on a date with a broke man who's not going to pay, who's going to have his hand out. He might be cute, but you're going to be seen in public with a cute man that you just paid dinner for or half the dinner for. That's embarrassing. I'd be more embarrassed to pay at a meal than to be seen out with an ugly man who's paying for everything. I promise you. It's more embarrassing when the check comes and he gives and slides it over to you. It's more embarrassing when a cute man asks you to pay for half or have his hand out at bill paying time. You just embarrassed for yourself at that point. You know, an ugly man who say, I got it. You want anything else? You want to go shopping? He looking real cute at that point. Okay. So you got to be more mature and looking at it from a mature perspective. When you're a young woman, you're going to go for looks. Get that all out of your system. Get it all out. And when them looks ain't paying them bills, them looks ain't buying that car, when his looks aren't doing what you need them to do for you financially, then you're going to wake up. You're like, okay, looks ain't it. I got to go get one that I look way better than. So I get this money and get these gifts and get this car and da da da. Okay. When you get older and tired of the runaround, you'll wake up. But get it out of your system. It's good to date cute guys when you're young. That way you don't have to worry about doing it when you get old and you can focus on your money. All right. Mm-hmm. Men are not worth anything. Why should women have to pay? TC, you're so funny. She just said it straight out, like, You said you want to meet a man with a provider mentality, but I'm just 19. Girl, you're gonna have to date a few cute ones first and realize how much they're not gonna pay in order for you to really want to go for a provider type. Okay. Without any hesitation. So if you're at that point now and you're ready, then you need to be at the rich side of town, man. Going for older. Mm-hmm. You said looks gonna fade over time. They sure will, but you gonna have your bag by then, ma'am, and your businesses and your savings account stacked. Okay. And men look even worse when they start running out of money. Okay. When Dusty's turned 40, it's over for them. Period. They give us the age of 25 because they can't afford us anymore after the age of 25. But when a Dusty is 40 years old, still living with his mama, asking for half the rent, it's just a pathetic sight after that. And nobody wants to deal with that unless you're an old, ugly pygmisha or a Barbara the Builder, or you just need a dusty pet. But nobody wants an old 40-year-old man who's not successful. Nobody. All right. That might as well just hang it up. Not even a youngster, not even a young woman wants you, sir. You broke at 40. You haven't done nothing with your life by 40. Not even a young woman wants you who's trying to date older. They just gonna bypass you and go find an older guy with more money who or a guy that has, you know, their selves together. You said their wallet hit the wall at 30. That's what they say about women. Exactly. When he can't afford women his own age anymore, he starts coming up with a reason why he would rather date younger women because younger women cost less. And not to say that their value is less. Their value is actually, if you get with the right man, you can get way more money. But some of these young women are not like just going for looks or just going for, you know, how good some guy tells them that they look. If you're going for, if you're trying to go for a lifestyle, you're not going to be dealing with that. Sure. Have you ever thought of putting together a look book for women who aren't on the road of leveling up? Nope. Thank you, Andrea. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Never thought of it. There's too many lookbooks out there already. Well, I need one. Just go to Pinterest, ma'am. Um, I I really don't. That's not my sort of thing. I'm not really into fashion. Oh, KTA, sprinkle, sprinkle. I just like stuff that I like. Not everybody's gonna have the same taste. Yeah. All right, ladies. If y'all are young, let me test y'all. This is how y'all test a man to see if he got enough money, real money for you. I know this is shallow, but this is how you test them. Okay, so let's say you're 20 or 19 or 20 or 21 and you're dating a 40-year-old man. He should be able to buy you a designer bag. That's your test to see if he has enough money. And I'm not talking about no cheap designer bag. That's a test to see if he has enough money to be a provider. Okay. So whatever the next holiday or birthday is, tell him a bag that costs money. Tell him that's what you want. If he's unable to do it, you already know who you're dealing with. Somebody that can't afford a woman their own age. Think about if he was with a 40-year-old woman, what kind of bag would she want? Ask for that bag, ma'am. All right? Then you'll know why he's with you, because you're cheap and don't know your value yet. So, for example, if a 40-year-old man were with a 40-year-old woman and he says, What do you want for Christmas? What type of bag would a 40-year-old woman like? A designer bag. Just think about it. Hmm. Chanel, Dior, Hermes. Ask for one of them. If he can't get it, he's dating you because he thinks you like Forever 21 shopping sprees. And that's it. Louis Vuitton. They will flee fast if they can't date women their own age. So if you can find a man that can afford a woman his own age, but rather spend it on you because you're younger, that's different. But this is how you separate the dusty older guys from the older guys that have money to spend on younger women. Ask for the designer handbag that a woman their own age would ask them for and see if they can deliver it. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. So a bag that's at least $4,000. Yep, that's how you know that their wallet hit the wall. If they cannot deliver. What if I have trust issues from the past relationship? Because you gave your trust away without them earning it. That's why. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't give your trust away without a man fully earning it first. They got to prove themselves first. You don't trust a man from the beginning. You make him earn it. Okay. If a man tells you something, you don't have to say, I don't believe you. You can just say, okay. And when they prove it, they've earned a point of trust. If they haven't proven it, they get zero trust. But you don't have to verbalize that you don't trust them. You can just mentally say, well, this guy's not about anything. I'm not really getting ready to tell him much of nothing. That he doesn't deserve me or my truth because he can't deliver the things that he said. So he hasn't earned 1 point of trust. Okay? They earn trust. You don't just blindly give people trust. That's on y'all. All right. So if you're talking about like when he leaves the house, you think he's going to go cheat, right? Is that the kind of trust you're talking about? Oh, I'm worried that you're going to cheat when you leave the house. Well, he should be worried that you're going to cheat when you leave the house, ma'am. Make it even. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you worried about him, then you ain't the prize. Start acting like the prize and making them earn your trust while making them wonder why, what you finna do when you leave the house. Switch it around. What if he doesn't do anything when you finally ask for money? Then go ask somebody else, man. He ain't the only one with some money. And tell him not to ask you for nothing ever again. He said all men cheat, get used to it, and all women can cheat and get money too. On top of it, instead of spending money, we can get money if we cheat. See, a man got to spend money to cheat, but a woman can get money while she cheats at the same time. So we can do better. And a woman can cheat all day and all night because they're more clever at covering it up. But men will cheat if they want to. You can't really stop a man from cheating, just like you can't stop a woman. Oh, Darlene, sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't sleep with a man who hasn't given you nothing. That's worth it. Don't be laying down with nothing broke. Okay. You got so many free meals and gifts last week. Now that I know my power, I'll never go back. All right. TC, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said men cheat and don't care, wash your way. Exactly. You shouldn't. How to get out of your masculine energy? You have high degree and earn more than men. Don't tell them. Act dumb, play dumb. Don't tell them. When you're not at work, transform yourself to look like a typical woman that doesn't earn a lot of money and that needs a man to pay for them. Look like you want to be treated, man. So think about this. Don't lead with your career. Don't lead with how much money you make. Lead with how you look and how you want to be treated. Okay? Oh, happy solar eclipse day, Jay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do what? Things to talk about on the first date. Him. Get all the information you can out of him so you know how to get his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't ask him a million questions. Just let him talk about himself for a while, a good while. If a provider isn't responding, what should I do when he tries to call next? I know, go get another one. Okay. Tell them that you were in this bad situation where you really needed him and he didn't come through. And now you have a bunch of stuff piled up and you really need his help. And how you had to borrow money from this person and now you have to pay him back and you're so scared and you don't understand why he didn't pick up the phone and he wasn't there when you needed him. And now, just make him pay, basically. Make him pay to come back. If he want to see you again, you got to come with some money. There you go. And solve the problems that he weren't available to solve when he was missing in action. Make him feel bad for not responding to you. Make up some good old story about how you needed him. It was an emergency and blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's it. Because they'll feel guilty and pay. Oh, see it, sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he asks to get more physical yet hasn't provided enough? How do I respond? Tell him, you know what? I can't wait to do those things with you. But, in order for that to happen, I need to feel safe and secure. And right now, I don't feel very safe or secure financially because A, B, C, and D. And, if you could just, if we can just get me there, if we could just get me there, I'd be more than willing to, consider being more physical with you. Don't say you will, just say you consider. There you go. Get your money. Will you keep your man if he gets locked up? Heck no. I wouldn't be dating no criminal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why would I date a criminal? That makes no sense. If you can't earn money the legal way, you done. Oh, Jay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Please tell me why. What? I don't know, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ask them. Ask them, Jay. Is he seeing someone new now? Most men are seeing a lot of people new every day. If you have to ask, you know the answer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Aventina, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you can't take his word, take his money. Exactly. Take his money, man, all the time. Do you notice it's getting darker outside? It's cloudy. Yeah. Anyway. The eclipse. It just looks like a cloudy day to me. I can't really see it because of all the clouds. So. Okay. You said Americans aren't worth the effort. They're not. Go find you somebody who don't, know the game. Go where your money worth more, sir. When it restocks, let me see. I'll text. Perfume. Usually they're gonna restock. Okay, hold on. Okay, sure. Hold on. Oh, they might do a sale. Hold on. Maybe they do a half price for Siren Splash. Check later on today or in a few minutes. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he says he considered to break up with you when you have no reaction or emotion? Just say, you know what? Money gets me emotional. Spend some money. I get real emotional when you start throwing that cash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A guy ghosted you who was he got a better offer, ma'am. You probably met him on a dating app, right? That means he got a better offer. The girl look better. He gonna take her out first. Then he gonna come back after she don't call him and make it the second date with you. Don't you know how these dating apps work? And when you meet people online, if that's where you met him at, you got a better offer. Okay, Mila, sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he said he thought to break up with you because you showed no emotion and didn't reach out during a conflict? Tell him that you were allowing him to process the conflict and that you had no idea what to say to him, but he was in your prayers. There you go. I mean, what can you do? Yeah. You know what? I didn't know how you were gonna, react, and I don't know how to, I didn't know what to say during the conflict. So I gave you your time, and I was really praying for you, and I was really hoping that you were feeling better, and I was just really empathizing with you, and I didn't know what your reaction would be if I reached out because I didn't know what to say. But I'm so glad that you're okay, and I know my prayers have worked. Hallelujah. I lit a candle for you at the church. You just be lying. I don't know if the eclipse is here. It's cloudy, so I wouldn't be able to see it. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said, "Where's my base?" Oh, Fenty, man. This looks really natural. See, matches my skin tone perfectly. You said you can't tell nothing happening. You're in Houston too? Yeah. Mm. They blocked it out with them clouds. How do I keep my skin this clear? Ooh, I drink lots of water. I don't do too many things with toxic ingredients. Um, I'm not stressed out. I drink a lot of water. I take care of my skin a lot. I exfoliate, wash my face, moisturize. I do facial masks. Definitely take care of myself. Okay. I don't I don't eat meat either, which has lots of toxins. I don't eat dairy, which has lots of toxins. So they don't have to express themselves through my skin. So the less toxins you eat, the better your skin will look. Okay. Help. Oh, Stacy, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. y- He's not offering to help you with your grandma, and he has spent a lot of money. Hold on you. How do I handle him after this? Um, Tell him that you have to go figure this out. You got to go figure out how to get some money for your grandma, and then go out without him. Get dressed up and leave the house looking cute and go. He's gonna be like, "Well, where are you going? I have to figure this out. I have a meeting." Tell him you're gonna go take a loan out of the bank. Then you have a meeting about, some potential income. Just lie. Leave the house looking good everywhere you go. Act like you're on a mission. to go find some extra money. If he doesn't offer it to you, he don't care. And make sure when you're out on that mission to get extra money, you find a man with more money. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lie. Don't you know how to lie? I've reached out to a few charities and a few, businesses to kind of help with my financial problems. I have to go meet with a few today. Name some rich areas of town where the meeting is at. Look all good, like you going on a date. Then he gonna help you, ma'am. Take yourself away from him and put yourself out there again. Make him think it's meetings for charities, for donations, and things like that. Really, you're going to find his replacement. And if he gets worried that you're finding his replacement, he will help you. Y'all like, I'm glowing? Girl, this is that Fenty. Fenty. This one is called Too Much. You have to get that. Okay. Yeah, the less toxic food that you eat, the better your skin will look. So if you take the toxins out of your diet, you'll have really good skin. Okay. How to provide a man that stare but don't come up to me. Girl, they got to be able to risk their life, risk their reputation, and cross the room for you, ma'am, if they like you way more. Go to the rich sides of town every day or as much as you can until they're comfortable enough to approach you. Okay? Make sure you look like the life that you want. Dress in the proper way and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So y'all pay for her Fenty, not the ugly or old man. Who is that? Erica? Erica, if you're a woman, why are you being so mean? Is you ugly? Whenever I hear a woman get mad at another woman, it's like, are you ugly? Just say you ugly. Because that's what we're gonna think anyway. You might as well just say you ugly and save the whole conversation. Isn't that right, y'all? Whenever you see a woman downing another woman, don't you automatically just assume that they're ugly? I do. So I'm just letting y'all know how y'all look in these comments. Stop doing that. It's gonna help your looks, I promise. Giving a compliment makes you way more attractive than downing another woman that did nothing to you. It literally does. If you ugly, just say I'm ugly. Say you ugly. Hi, my name is such and such, and I'm ugly. Just say it because that's what everybody's thinking. Okay, I'm trying to help you out. Okay. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night, ma'am. Maybe you need some Fenty. Okay. I think they having a sale right now. You got some Sephora points. You might get you a free gift while you at it. Okay. And shout out to Fenty and Sephora. Yeah, I try to help women. Like, don't like I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Don't be one of them hater women. Nobody likes y'all. Nobody. Not even y'all like y'all. That's why y'all do it. And the best advice I can give any woman, stop hating on other women. It's not even worth it. It's literally not worth it. You just make yourself look worse. Just focus on getting money. That's where your energy is better spent. I promise you. Hmm. And look, not all women have to be ugly. You can make yourself look good. You don't have to be mad because somebody paid for my Fenty. One of my subscribers paid for my Christian Dior. Thank you, Miss Denise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I remember. Miss Denise also sent me some Chanel lotion for Christmas. Thank you, Miss Denise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I appreciate you. All right. Hey, Russell, Mr. Russell put a bunch of money in, and he told me to pay for my cart. So guess what? I went to Sephora and bought me some extra Fenty. Thank you, Mr. Russell. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm appreciative. I compliment other women all the time. You look so nice. I like what you have on. You look so pretty. You're so sweet. You're so smart. Keep going. Get your money, girl. Do that and your life will totally change. Support women, help women, and your life will totally change. You don't have to hate on women. All you got to do is become the best version of yourself and focus on you. It literally, that's all it's going to help. If you don't feel your best, if you don't feel your most attractive, work on it. Okay? Get your makeup together, get your hair together, get your outfits together. Don't just be mad because you can't have it overnight. If you have something that you have to work on. I mean, y'all see my old videos. Some of them I was looking like who did it and why. You just got to keep going. You don't have to down other people. All right. Now, if they dusty, okay, that's a whole nother story. But see, dusty still learn. They learn they got to get their money up or nobody going to deal with them. They got a whole nother problem. Oh, sweet touch, sprinkle, sprinkle. Both your providers work at the same location. Both are directors. We've been with 1 month, the other one for 12 years. Oh, there are 12 years difference between two. Okay, well, two is better than one, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle, don't get caught. Two's better than one, don't get caught. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Can I do an eyeshadow tutorial? You know, I'm gonna do a little makeup look real soon. And I promise y'all gonna be live with me. Okay. I'm waiting on some PR products to get to me. Like there's this company that's sending me some stuff that I really want to include in my makeup video. And I'm waiting on them to arrive and then I'm gonna do it. Because like the products are really good and I want you guys to be a part of it to see how good they work and stuff. Yeah. Girl, it's this Fenty, girl. It's this Fenty. Go get you some. Rihanna did her thing, didn't she? Riri. So all I have on is this. This is like some type of natural foundation stick. So I'll have on this. This is Fenty blush that matches your skin tone and Strawberry Pop. I have on, for my eyeshadow, I have on this, Chanel in, I don't know the color, 99 or 90. Oh, it's the number 90. That's what I have on my eyes. Oh, and then I have on some blue mascara from the beauty supply shop. NK, Nika K. I don't know. Nika K. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I have on that as my mascara. I didn't put on lashes today. And for my concealer, under eye, whatever, I have on this Fenty concealer. Okay. That's all I got on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, and some eyebrows. And my lip is NARS. I think this is the orgasm color. Hang on. Oh, and on top of the NARS, I have the Forget the Filler by Lawless. It's a lip plumper. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and before I put the lip, oh, yeah, that's all I have on. Oh, and I also have this Fenty contour stick. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't really get acne that much. Maybe it's very rare because I'm old. You know, and once you pass a certain age, you don't really get that much acne. So, like, I'm 45, so I don't really get too much acne. But if I do, it's very ever so often, not very. Most of the time, it's from a product that's new that my skin's not used to, or if I overline my lips and put lip gloss like on the bottom right here sometimes, but normally no. I'm older, I should say older, not old. Okay. How do you become a member on here? Channel page, membership, or become a member. It'll say either membership or become a member somewhere on the channel page. Okay. Thank you. You said I'm looking for real. Well, I try. But it's like, it's just a wig. Sometimes things can make you look younger, like wigs and stuff. Drink water. Less toxins, drink water. That's one of the keys. So, okay, so here's the thing. If you like chocolate, eat chocolate, but cut out dairy and meat. Less toxins for your body to have to, filter. So if you eat cheese, meat, dairy, I mean, dairy, meat, and chocolate, your body has to go through all of that. And if it can't do it fast enough, your skin is going to erupt to get rid of some of the toxins in your body, right? So if your body has less toxins to filter, then you're less likely to break out. So if you have to choose one, choose your favorite and get rid of the other toxins. I'm not saying give everything up. I'm just saying if you want something clear, get rid of some of them toxins in your body. Because that's all acne really is. Unless you're young, then it's puberty. But it's your body trying to excrete toxins that your kidneys can't filter out fast enough. Or that you're not taking good care of your skin, plus the toxins. Okay. What am I eating? Everything else, but they got like vegan stuff now. They have vegan food, plant-based foods. Like you don't have to, yeah, dairy-free stuff. They have dairy-free ice cream. They have dairy-free butter. They have dairy-free creamer for coffee. So just substitute it. Okay. That's if you're really trying to clear your skin up. Hmm. I even like when we went plant-based or vegan, my daughters, because they were going through puberty, their acne wasn't even severe like most people go through as teenagers because we didn't eat dairy or meat. It was like the skin got less oily and all that kind of stuff because your body wasn't working extra hard to process and all those toxins. So like my oldest daughter, she used to have really oily skin and break out. When we went vegan, it like 50% less in like the first week. And then her skin cleared up. Very good. Okay. The supplements take out the like if you take supplements for acne and stuff, that's just like um things to get rid of bacteria that are being pushed out through your skin because you have too many toxins in your body. So if you don't have the toxins, you don't need the thing for the bacteria. Or if you use something with honey in it on your face, like a serum or something with honey, it fights bacteria naturally. If you could find something with honey on it to put on your face, or even just a honey mask, you're good. Just do it a lot every day. Like if you don't want to give up meat, or try honey as part of your skincare, or get a honey based serum or moisturizer. Okay. I missed your super chat. Hold on, girl. Hold on. I gotta go in a few minutes. You use my gift getting method on your husband. He bought you tennis bracelet for our 7th anniversary yesterday. Thanks for that. Uh-oh, Doris. Good for you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Um, let me see. Um, Thank you, KTA, for being a new member, by the way. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Jay. What if you can't take his word, take his money? Okay, got that. Trying to see what I missed. Thank you, Milas. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think I answered all of them. I don't see. Thank you, Rennie. Okay, the only one that I might not have answered is 20 years older. How do I ask for money before the date? Ask or give him a problem to solve financially. Say you need something in order to even get to the date, and he should be able to solve it for you if he's that much older. Okay, I think I answered it. Let's see, is there more? Okay, thank you. Potential will get you heartbroken. That's what it means. Exactly. Don't date people that haven't arrived yet. Don't date men who are just still trying to struggle and make it. It's not worth it. Especially if you're not young. Like if you're over the age of 25, you shouldn't be dating nothing struggling. Okay? And a man shouldn't be dating either if he's struggling. He needs to go back home to his mama house and figure it out. Okay. You said, how did I manage to not get caught with several? Date several different types on different sides of town, man. Oh, Mary Lou's. When you meet men out in the wild, how do you gauge that they won't waste your time? I want to know that he spends for sure, came out strong, then dusty. Okay, like I said, ask for an expensive bag, something thousands of dollars. That way you know if he can afford you for his age. So I use the example of the 40-year-old man dating a 20-something-year-old. If he had enough money to date a 40-year-old woman, he would be able to purchase the type of gifts that a 40-year-old woman would want to receive, which are designer luxury bags or expensive jewelry or a nice down payment to a car or something, right? So if he can't secure you with a very expensive like item, then he's not really worth dating in the long haul. So if let's say you meet someone and their birthday is close or Christmas is close, and they say, "What do you want?" And you know they got money, and you think he's well off. Ask for what a person his age would ask for if they were with him. Okay, that's how you can tell. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, Marisha. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So all y'all 20-something years old, 20-year-olds out there, if you're dating a 50-year-old or a 40-year-old, ask for what the 40-year-old woman would ask for. Money. Expensive gifts. All right. Okay, a provider starting to spend money on you, but he started to pull away a little bit. How do I pull him back? Tell him, call him or leave a voicemail and say, you know what? I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you and what you've done for me and how I wouldn't have made it without your help. You are so sweet and kind. I mean, I tell all my friends about you and they really want to meet you now, but I don't know if I want to introduce you to them. You're so sweet and kind. Thank you so much. You really helped me and made my week, my year. I'm so glad I met you. You're the best thing that's happened to me this year. And blah, 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 blah. Girl, lay it on thick and get your money. Oh, D Love, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you ask a man for money, should he ask what it's for? Um, if you have a good lie, then you won't care. You just tell him something that sounds good. Oh, Planet Z, sprinkle, sprinkle. The sale ends at midnight tonight, and his jewelry designs are exquisite. No, I'm a little biased. Yes. Okay. If he is older, he already knows exactly. So spend grown women money if you're young dating a grown man. Yes. If you're dating an older guy, ask yourself what would a woman his age ask for, and you ask for that. Especially if you're young. That's how you can tell if he's got real money or not. That's how you tell if his wallet hit the wall or not. All right. Thank y'all, everybody. I'm getting ready to go. I appreciate y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, everyone who donated and asked good questions. You said eclipse time. Yeah, it's still cloudy. But, y'all have a good rest of your day. Maybe you can watch it online later if you didn't get to see it in real life. And, you know, continue getting your money, continue staying dust free in this dust free era. And I'll see y'all on the next one.